Alright, good evening folks, we're live. Welcome to some more Fallout Shelter. I am so addicted to this game. And I just wanted to play it again, to be honest. I was initially going to play Defiance this evening, but apparently there's an update for that game, so I thought it'd make sense to go back to this one. I do apologise about the later start than normal. I know I normally start at 7, but I have a few things going on, so we're going to do a quick couple hours streaming tonight because I do have work tomorrow, so that means early beddy buys for me. But for now, we're going to hop back into Vault 2A2, see what's going on there. There may be a few things happening, like maybe some more dwellers hooking up. Obviously I'm not going to say who. We're going to have to see what happens when we get in there. So without further ado, let's go back into it. Obviously I have been playing this game more off stream again because I can't not play this game. I have a serious addiction to it. I cannot help it. Oh blimey, that's a billion hosts coming through there. Thank you so much to, oh Christ. Thank you Legend Killer, Mobius Rex, Vice Versus, Gamer of 90, Chris Bob, Praise, Dreamboy Rory, Mikhail, Sparkrat and Remix, all with those hosts. That's awesome folks, that is a lot of people all hosting at the same time. Thank you so much guys. Your support is muchly appreciated. Because muchly is now a word. Don't question it, just accept it. Besides, we all know what I'm like with making up words. Oh yeah, I sent these guys out on a quest earlier, one of the daily quests, and look at all of these gubbins they found. They got loads of legendary stuff there. It's awesome. Ooh, 14 to 19, that's good. Guys, we have power armor. Oh my god, we have power armor. I don't have enough dwellers to make it, but we have it. Oh my god. That's amazing. And a duplicate, which is less amazing, and another one which is less amazing, and another one. God damn it, all of those theme recipes were an absolute waste. That's a good start, isn't it? Never mind. We got power armor, that's the main thing. We just need more people here so we can make it. I need to put some of these people on guard duty as well. I gave Frank a new weapon as well because I decided that a missile launcher is a bit too slow for quests. Like, it's fine in the vault, it's just when he goes out on quests it's really slow and opens him up to a lot of potential damage, which obviously I don't want. So I found this rusty minigun on the quest that they just came back from. It's also a legendary, which is awesome. So I gave him that because it's a lot quicker. It does less damage. I think the missile launcher is 20 to 25. Yeah, so it does a bit less damage, but it's quicker, which is the main thing. So yeah, now we have another missile launcher back in storage here. I might give it to someone who just stays at the vault a lot more, to be honest. Because it seems to do well when we have the two people guarding the vault door. It's just out on quests, it's not incredibly useful, which is kind of frustrating. Actually, I might put Frank over there now, just guarding that up. Where are the other two who just came back? They're both down here, awesome. So Margaret, actually, she is now level 50 as well, thanks to the quest that she just went on with the others. It was a Rad Scorpion quest for levels 40 and up. She was 48 on the quest, so she leveled up twice, which is awesome. And yeah, there were a lot of Rad Scorpions, and a couple of them were like the really big green glowing ones, so they were pretty tough. So she got a lot of XP from that. She's now level 50. She's my third dwell that's level 50, so level 50 hype. Let's craft another weapon, see if we've got any good stuff I can craft with. Can make a flamer. Can make a hardened flamer. Seems like 15 to 18 is probably the best one to do. It is the best one to do. So go ahead and craft one of them. Bam. I'm also so annoyed that I started later tonight because literally everyone else started the same time I did, so I'm gonna have like no one watching my stream. But never mind, I thought I'd do some content anyway because I'll be at work tomorrow, so I'm likely not going to stream tomorrow. I wouldn't say don't rule it out, but I don't know if I will. It depends how tired I'll be after work. Yeah, I don't even know when I'm going to be in work tomorrow. Because, like, when I leave, it's always sort of open to, like, if we're busy on the day, we need you to stay later. And if we're not too busy, then I can leave a bit earlier. So it depends how busy we are tomorrow, but because it's a weekday, I don't think it'll be that busy. So I might be free to leave work a little bit earlier tomorrow. So we'll see. And then I might do a stream. I'll probably do a Defiance stream tomorrow because I wanted to play that today. It's just that, as I said, there's an update to it, so I thought we'd hop back into this. Also because I do want to start playing Fallout 4 on stream at some point, which means we need to choose one of these guys to be my character in Fallout 4. And I don't know how I'm going to make that decision at the moment. I might just do like an RNG thing. Just pick a random number and then whichever dweller is that number, just make it them, I suppose. I don't know. Got a couple of good weapons here that I'm going to give to some dwellers as well. You can have a shotgun, and I need to give someone the missile launcher. Who do I trust with missiles? That's the question. No one, to be honest. I need someone that's good stats, who tends to go out quite a bit. Who has really good stats that I send out? Actually, no, it's probably someone that stays here. I don't know, I might just keep it for now and then I'll give it to someone else a bit later. I'm not sure. Oh, I just missed him. Damn it. Never mind. We did get a lunchbox as well from the daily check-ins, so we'll open that up in a little bit as well, see if we get anything good from that. And work from there. I still got a few trophies to get in this game, and that's sort of the main goal of these streams now. My light is really bright as well, hang on. Right, the main goal of the rest of the streams I'm doing of this game is to get the platinum eventually. Just because it's not exactly a super difficult platinum to get. And I actually looked at the trophy stats earlier, and the most common trophy in this game is to collect 1,000 caps, which, you know, isn't that many. And only 51% of players have it, which means about half of the players who have this game on PS4 have not stuck with it long enough to get 1,000 caps, which is shocking to me. But never mind, I have a bias because I love this game. What can I say? Gaming Chasm's here. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Where's Bottle? There he is. Got him. Does David Attenborough voice? Here we see Wild Letitia in her natural streaming habitat. The Wild Letitia is known for the Fallout Shelter streams. Let's watch. We shall indeed. Apparently no one else is, because everyone else is streaming tonight. I made a poor decision to stream this late. I should have streamed earlier, because, like, everyone knows that I normally stream at 7, I just couldn't. I should have just started streaming at like 5 or something, because I was tempted to, but I had a couple of other things that I need to do as well, and I was like, oh, I'll do them first, and then I'll stream afterwards. And then all the things went on later, which is why I streamed later. But I feel like I should have started earlier, and then maybe more people would actually be here and not be streaming themselves. But never mind, I got 1,000 caps in the first hour of the game. Exactly, and like, apparently only half the people that have this game on PS4 actually bothered to stick with it that much. And I'm like, okay, really? It's not that difficult to get 1,000. But I mean, you know, I've played this game for, let's see how many hours. 106 hours. So, think I've got a little bit of a bias there. Just a smidgen bit of a bias. Wow. Yep. I like play it a little bit pretty much every day. Like, even if it's just 5 minutes to, like, collect stuff in the vault and then, like, check on people who are out on adventures. Like, it's pretty much every day. I'm just like, I wonder how my dwellers are doing. And I do a quick scan, see who's doing what. And, yeah. And then, obviously, like, I stream it a lot too, which also helps. Because I do love this game. I don't know what it is about it. I just find it so calm to play, so therapeutic, and like, you know, I like making up my stories for my dwellers. And a lot of people have said that like, when they watch these streams, it's just good to have on in the background while other things are going on. So I like that people find it relaxing enough to just have it on while they're doing other stuff. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I appreciate it. I appreciate you donating your time to me. And yeah, it is a really fun game. I've got my little book, as I always do, that has all my dwellers listed in it and all of their stories. As I said, there may be a few things happening soon. There may be some loving in the air. Who knows? Maybe there'll be some babies made tonight on stream. But which couples? Which couples will be getting it on? Will there be any new couples? Who knows? I'm just... none of this is actual core mechanics to the game. I'm just making it all up because it's fun. What can I say? So playing Castle Wolfenstein today. Nice. Gaming Chasm, how are you finding it? Is it good? And let's actually look at my storage because the game is like, get rid of stuff. Say my storage isn't too bad, so game, you can calm down. Actually, I don't want to sell it on a scrap both. Nice. Good, I'm going through them all at some point. Good. You'll finally get to New Colossus, which, as we all know by now, is my absolute favourite game. I love it. It's so good. I even played it at EGX. It's like, I've already played this game so much. But, you know, it was there. And I was like, well, I've not played it on the Switch, so it gives me an excuse to play it on the Switch. And it's great. Is there a new one coming? There's 2 new ones coming. There's the VR title. Okay, that's just randomly on fire. Cool. Scott, go fix it. Donna, go fix it. Oh god, what's the VR one called? I can't remember the name of the VR one, but there is one in VR coming, and then there's Youngblood, which is the one that's like following on from 2, and it's set in the 80s as opposed to the 60s in Europe, and it follows the story of BJ's twin daughters. I'm super excited for that one. And I am intrigued by the VR one. It's like, I don't like VR games in general because I find them really disorienting, but I mean, it's Wolfenstein. How could I say no? So I'm very excited for when those come out next year, I believe. I'm not sure. But they'll be good. And like, we all know that I have an insane addiction to Wolfenstein. I don't even know what it is that made me addicted. I just played the New Order and I was like, I'm in love with this game now. And then I played the other 2 and I was like, okay, yep, these are good games. Well done, Machine Games. Made some awesome stuff. And yeah, at EGX, I just wanted an excuse to play. I saw like all the Nintendo stuff in their little area, and then I saw this big billboard of like Wolfenstein and Doom and like a couple of other games, and I was like, they have Wolfenstein here. Of course I'm gonna play it. There was literally no reason for me to play it because I played the game so many times already, but I was like, it's there, so why not? Like, everyone else was queuing to play those games on the Switch because they hadn't played them yet. And I was like, no, I've already played Wolfenstein. And I want to play it again. Did you play Let's Go Pikachu / Eevee? No, because the queue was so long that it wrapped around the entire world 5 times. And the funny part about that is that I'm only slightly exaggerating. It was a very, very long queue. Like, the whole day, I don't think that queue got any shorter. I think as the day went on, it just got longer and longer and longer. I mean, to be fair, I went on a Saturday, which is obviously the busiest day of, like, the whole convention, so no surprises that there were queues for literally everything. But I got to play a lot of indie games, and some of them are really, really good. Like, you know, everyone always flocks to the AAA titles first, but there are some really great indie games out there. Like, I wanted to play a couple of the AAA games, but it's like, I'm not gonna have time to on the Saturday. If I went on, like, another day as well, then I might have had time to do a couple of the AAA ones, but never mind. Not too fast. Oh, part of me wish I went and part of me glad I didn't. Fair enough. Like, one of my favourite indie games that I played there is actually out now. It's just not on PS4 at the moment. Apparently it's coming to PS4 a bit later on this year though, so when it does, I'm definitely going to stream it, because I fell in love with the game. It's called Figment by Bedtime Digital, and they actually follow me on Twitter now because I tweeted out about their game because I loved it so much. It's a really cool game. Like, the art style is really cute, and like, it's very music based, and it's really interesting, and it was just super, super fun to play it. At first I couldn't figure out how to attack anything, so I got beaten up a lot. And I was like, how do I solve this game if I keep dying? And I was like, oh, there's an attack button. That would help. And I felt incredibly dumb that I did not figure it out until I just started mashing all of the buttons, and then bam, a sword just appeared in my hand, and I was like, okay, guess I can attack. I saw that game on Switch. I think it's on Switch and Steam at the moment. But the lovely chap that I spoke to, I can't for the life of me remember his name, and it's really bugging me because he was really, really nice, and I want to give him a proper shout out, but I don't know his name. He told me that it will be coming to Xbox and PS4 later this year. So hopefully it does, and then hopefully I'll be able to stream it, because I really did enjoy that game. It was probably my favourite game that I played of the whole weekend. Like, there was so many good games there, but I think that one tops it for me. I played a couple of other really good indie games as well though. Yeah, I'll just do 20 of each. That'll be fine, I hope. And then watch as they all die. Have you got anyone yet with a perfect special on this? I do. I have one dweller that has perfect special, who is a dweller that is very special to my heart. Lovely Miss Sarah Lane here. She has perfect special. But as you can see, I've got a few others that are getting up there with their stats, but Sarah is the only one with a perfect special. She's just not level 50 yet, but I do have 3 other dwellers that are level 50, who are, if I can find them, Ronald Berry here's level 50, Margaret Powell's level 50, and so is Frank Anderson. There he is. I don't know how it worked out that Sarah has perfect special and isn't level 50, and my 3 level 50s don't have perfect special. That's just, I don't know. Well, I know how it happened with Ronald because I sent him out into the wasteland for 3 days and forgot, because I went away on a trip and forgot to recall him before I went on the trip. But, to be fair, in those 3 days he was out there in the wasteland, he was quite lucky and didn't meet too many enemies that ended up killing him. So that was fine. He survived 3 days in the wasteland, so it's all good. I forgot about him, but he lived. Wolfgar's here as well. Hello, lovely to see you this evening. Welcome, welcome to a super quiet stream, because I had to stream an hour later than normal, and apparently 8 PM is when everyone streams. So it's lovely that you're here. It's crazy how many people are streaming at the moment, but I didn't want to not stream, because I was initially going to stream earlier, but I didn't think I'd have time because I had other things to do that took importance over the stream. And I was like, okay, I'll be streaming later, which I don't really want to do, but, you know, I'd rather there be a stream than no stream at all. So yeah, it's a shorter one today, but we're here nonetheless. We're back in Vault 282, chilling with the dwellers, seeing what's going on. And yeah, things might be happening in the vault soon, like this rad scorpion that's gonna drain all of our power because it sucks and I hate it. And it needs to die before it does actually drain all of our power. Please, please die, Mr. Rad Scorpion. This one's very elusive. I don't like it when they spawn in rooms that are empty. Should probably get rid of some of my empty rooms. Right, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You're irradiated, you're irradiated. Where is it? God damn it, stop going into rooms that are empty! You're eating my power and I don't like it. It's also apparently stopped eating power. That's fine. That's fine. Go away! God damn it. I really do need to bin some of these empty rooms. Kill it. Kill it, ladies. Come on. You got this. Kill it. What weapons do they have? 11 to 13. Okay, never mind. Joyce is pretty sick right now. There we go. Oh, she got a 14 to 15. That's fine. Alright, is anyone up here irradiated? Yes. I think that's everyone now. Looks like it. Cool. That was a tad bit annoying, wasn't it? Yeah, I might bin some of these rooms that aren't being used. Need to keep those. Do I need my endurance room at the moment? I think most of my dwellers have max endurance apart from the new dwellers. Actually no, she's new and she has max endurance. So essentially I could temporarily bin that one until I get some new dwellers. So I could bin that one. Could I put someone in there to try and get some new dwellers? I need that one. I need that one. My coffee, oh my gosh, hello, lovely to see you. Welcome to a lemon stream. It's lovely to have you here. How are you doing today? For those of you who don't know, McCoffee is an awesome human being. I love him so much. He does amazing streams. He's super friendly and had the best reaction to learning that my name is actually my name. It was very funny. I'm not joking, I was legitimately laughing. Lovely to be here, thank you so much. It is a little bit of a quieter stream today because I started later than I normally do, and as you can tell by how dark it is in my room, it's quite late here already. It's about 8:30 in the evening and I have work tomorrow, so I should be a good person and go to sleep at a responsible time, but I choose not to be and instead play this game because, you know, I'm addicted to it and I just can't not play it. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing today? What have you been up to, if you don't mind me asking? I'm super nosy. I like to know people's life stories. Sid, hello, lovely to see you as well. How are you doing today? Lovely to have you here, back in Vault 282 for some chill shelter streaming. I need some doctors making medical supplies, because I totally forgot to do that. Whoops. Doctors, go do sciencey things. I don't know where all my doctors are. Where did I put them all? You're a doctor. Go over there. You're a doctor. Go over there. You're also Dr. Dennis. Go over there. Where's Dr. Lee? Her name actually says doctor in her name. So, she should probably go over there too. I just got off work. I'm great, thanks for asking. Glad to hear it. Are you going to be streaming a bit later on? Let me know. I've never played Fallout Shelter. Well, god damn it, you should play it because it's awesome. It's super chill, it's super relaxing to play, and it's free. You know, free is good. What's wrong with my light? I look like a ghost today. That's fine, I don't care. It's a really cheap, rubbish light anyway, so eh. Yeah, this game, as soon as it came out on PS4, I was like, I have to get it. Like, it looks so fun, it's so chill, and yeah, earlier on this stream we actually looked at how many hours I have in this game. I have 106 hours in this game, which I don't know if is impressive or shocking. I'm not sure. I mean, for me, I'd say it's a very small amount. It should be higher than that, but you know, this game was confusing. It's not really that confusing, it's just build a vault, make people happy. It's not really much to it, to be honest. And look at how many caps I've got. I've got 549,000 and 70 Nuka-Colas. So I've got a lot of good stuff there. Only Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. Fair enough. And any of you who don't know who McCoffee is, now you know when he streams. And I politely order you all to go and watch some of his streams because he is lovely and is one of my favourite people. Only 106. I see you barely put time into it. I know. Barely a small dent in it. Need to up my shelter game. Like, I'm actually surprised that it's that low. I thought it would be a lot higher than this because I do play it every day, even just like 5 or 10 minutes. I try to play it pretty much every day because I just like to see what's going on. How was your day? My day was okay, Sid. I had a few like admin-y things that I had to sort out earlier, but like it was a pretty chill day. Like I didn't go out and do anything today, but I do have work tomorrow, so yay! 2 hours on the train to London, woo! No, but seriously, like, I do love my job. I just hate the train journey because I hate people. I mean, no, people are great. They're not annoying at all. You're in England? I am indeed, Sid. Woody, still can't believe you allowed dwellers into your vault. But why, Woody? They should live here. I don't have enough medical supplies. I can't send anyone out at the moment. They should all come and live in my vault because it's nice and happy and everybody loves it. And we have a slight infestation. Go deal with it, guys. Just gonna send everyone in there. Go get rid of them. Tell work no. I would, but work pays me. And money is kind of an important thing that I need to have in my life. McCoffee says I played RuneScape for like 8 years. Anyone want to know how many hours I put into it? I play like 8 hours a day. Okay, so let's do some maths here. So like 8 hours a day, every day for 8 years is a lot of hours. I'm trying to think what game I've put the most hours into, actually. I think it's probably going to be like a Pokemon game or something on like my Game Boy. I put so many hours into those. And you know, because they're handheld, so I would used to take like my Game Boy or like my DS pretty much everywhere I went. So yeah, I put a lot of hours into those. Woody, I let the queue of dwellers in immediate rad scorpions. Like, rad scorpions aren't too much of an issue, it's just if they spawn in an empty room, then they get a bit annoying. But I've got some pretty good weapons now, like, you know, I've got some junk jets, I've got some miniguns, I still have the missile launcher that I've not given anyone yet. That's my most powerful weapon, it's just it's not very good on quests, because it's quite slow. But it's good in the vault, I just don't really know who to give it to in the vault, so it's just sitting in storage at the moment. Pokemon, yes, I love Pokemon games. I think the one of those I probably put the most hours into is Leaf Green, because I got that when I was like 8, and you know, being a child, I was susceptible to severe gaming addiction, and I barely put it down. Silver, hello. Okay, bye. That was a very quick stop in Silver, but lovely to have you here regardless. Fire Red. Ah, my sister had Fire Red. And it's funny, we traded Pokemon because like some Pokemon you couldn't get in one but you could get in the other. So we did that. And then she was like, oh, I don't have a Haunter yet. And I was like, oh, I have 2 Haunters, you can have one of mine. And I didn't realise that Haunter evolves into Gengar through trades. So she got 2 Pokemon for the price of 1 there. And I was like, god damn it. Because I didn't know that you had to trade it to evolve it. So I had like a level 80 Haunter and I was like, why won't you evolve into Gengar? And I was like, oh, I have to trade it. It was really annoying. But never mind. I'm so goddamn tired. Go to bed, Silver. Although, stay here too, please. Don't leave me. What have I missed in chat? I feel like I've missed a few things. Then you drive. I don't drive, Sid. I don't know how to drive. I'm also scared of driving because knowing me, I'd probably crash. And I don't really want to do that, to be honest. Ah, you need me? Yes, Silver. I need all of my chat all the time. I miss you guys when you're not here. She mugged you off. I mean, to be fair, I don't think she knew either. She liked Pokemon back in the day, but she wasn't as invested as I was. And yeah, neither of us had any idea. And yeah, she just got a Gengar out of me, and I'm like, okay, never mind. Heard Gen 1 Pokemon talk. Hello, JC, you did indeed. I'm just talking about games I put the most hours into as a kid. And yeah, I think it's Pokemon. And McCoffee, yep, I was a kid when the original Red and Blue came out, and I remember the link cables to trade Pokemon back and forth. Oh yes, the old cables. They were a delight. Especially when you couldn't find them and they get tangled up amongst everything else. Because you're a child and doesn't know how to store things properly. Well, see ya. Okay, bye, Silver. Have a lovely night of sleep. Are you in uni tomorrow, Silver? If you are, I hope it all goes okay. I also have dwellers just randomly roaming around. I should probably put them places. Ronald needs to go to school. He needs more smartness. Where should I put him? Excuse me, Mr. Handy. Oh, I can put him up there. There's a space up there. Ronald, go be smart. McCoffee had all 151 Pokemon on Red. That is impressive. I can honestly say I've never gotten every Pokemon in a Pokedex in a Pokemon game. Which is terrible, I know. But I just wanted to play the games. And I did, obviously. I just didn't have the patience to get all of the Pokemon. Because like back when I was a kid, I was so impatient about everything. I have a new PSN friend. Thank you very much. Had 150 plus missing no. 152 counting missing no. I had missing no. And then my save file got corrupted. And then deleted everything. And I no longer had it. And I couldn't be bothered to like rebuild what I had on the game. So I was like, okay. And I left it for about like 5 years, and then I went back to it, and I was like, God, this game is so old. Let's open up this lunch. I'll just have a stroke halfway through that. Let's open up this lunch box. That's what I was trying to say there. Food, sure. That's useful. Caps, yeah. I don't have any caps. I'm super broke. Yep. That's junk. Ooh. Oh, I was getting excited. I was hoping that was something useful. That lunchbox literally had nothing good in it. That's quite disappointing, really. Never mind. Well, we know what was in it. No, feels bad, man, I know. It was really annoying. I think the one that was worse, though, was Emerald, because I'd, like, played through most of the story. Like, I got up to the Elite Four, and then I got Rayquaza, and Rayquaza was in, like, a really annoying place, so you had to, like, climb the tower, but with the bike, and the bike was really annoying and I hated it. So it took me forever to get to Rayquaza. I got it. I went to the Elite Four. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go beat the Elite Four. And then, you know, as a smart person, you know, you save before you go and fight them. So I saved. And my Game Boy was, like, the light was broken on it. So it still, like, had the green light to say it still had battery, but the battery just died while I was saving it. And as we all know, back in the day, if your power dies while you're saving a game, your save is gone. And I was so annoyed. I was like, Rayquaza was so frustrating to get. And, you know, the many, many other hours I put into that game, it was mostly that I lost Rayquaza. It's so frustrating. If you could drive, what kind of car do you want? That's a good question, Sid. I don't know. Like, I like the classic Mini Coopers. I think they're awesome. And The Italian Job is, like, one of my favourite films. Like, the 60s Italian Job, not the rubbish 2003 one. That was god-awful. And don't get my inner film students started on it, because I will not stop. But yeah, Mini Cooper. It's a nice car. I also quite like, I can't remember the exact name of the car, but it's like a really nice Jaguar. For those of you who have played the Uncharted games, the car that Marlo drives in Uncharted 3, that's a really nice car. And also she's my favourite villain, and Uncharted 3 is one of my favourite games. So I guess you could say they're kind of linked. I mean, we all know how obsessed with Uncharted I am as well. Case in point, the ring that's right here. And the fact that I've met Nolan North like 4 times. Missing no corrupting save files. Nah, don't believe it. I think my first one evolved into Marowak because it got used a ton. Fair enough. And I'm not ignoring you, Sid. I'm just super chatty because I drank a very strong coffee less than an hour before I started streaming. So I'm like really hyped up on caffeine at the moment. And I shouldn't be. You're blatantly a Fiat 500 girl. What is a Fiat 500? I don't know. See, my knowledge of cars is terrible. What is a Fiat 500? I might Google this. Fiat 500. Like, I don't know the names of any cars apart from, like, the Mini Cooper and, like, a Volkswagen Beetle. They are the only cars that I know. It's Fiat 500. I mean, it's not a terrible looking car. It's a bit small for my personal taste, said the person that likes Mini Coopers. But I like the Mini Cooper because of the Italian Job, okay? But, I mean, it's not a bad looking car. Did anyone die to death claws? They did not. Also, hello Trixie Loyalist, lovely to see you. It's been a while. How's life been treating you? I've missed you. We're actually doing an objective at the moment to survive 6 Deathclaw attacks with no casualties. We've done 4 at the moment, so we're doing good. The Reggies are worse than Rayquaza. I never got to the Reggies because my bloody game just deleted all the things, so I never had a chance to even attempt to catch them. Because I was like, okay, I'm going to do the story in the Elite Four and all that stuff, and I'll go get all the legendaries afterwards. But then I thought, no, I'm going to go use my Master Ball on Rayquaza. And I did, and then my save got deleted at the Elite Four, and then I cried. So yeah, that was delightful. Strong coffee, yes. My coffee is a very strong coffee. But it was very nice. It was an instant coffee though. Don't judge me. I just needed something to wake me up for this stream because I'd been doing like so much really boring like admin stuff all day. And I was like, I want to play games, but my brain was broken, so I was just like, caffeine, need, want, must have. And yeah, it was very strong and very badly made, I'll be honest. I just dumped a load of coffee granules in the mug and I'm like, there we go, that's fine. Instant, I know, don't judge. I feel like you're judging me pretty hard right now. I'm sorry I've disappointed you. Please don't be mad at me. Are you mad at me? Coffee is life. It is indeed, Wolfgar. Coffee is everything. And you know, you should be friends with my coffee because coffee reasons. I was gonna say something smart there, but my brain just stopped working. So, never mind. JC, think you'd suit a Morgan Roadster or similar. Probably coach built British vehicle. I don't know the names of these cars. I'm going to Google this one as well. Now is the part of the stream where Letitia Googles things on her really, really rubbish internet. Could probably do it on my phone to be fair, but can't be bothered. Morgan Roadster. Ooh, I like that. That's a nice looking car. It's pretty snazzy. I do quite like some of the old-fashioned cars as well, like good old Aston Martin, you know, bit of James Bond. That was a very nice car. Like in Skyfall, obviously. Okay, spoilers for if anyone hasn't seen Skyfall, but I mean, it's been out for like 6 years, so if you haven't seen it yet, then what are you doing with your life? But in Skyfall, when they had the classic Aston Martin, like, I was fangirling so hard. I was like, oh my god, it's the car in the 50th anniversary movie. And like the classic like old school theme was playing when he was driving it, and I was like, yes, this is how you celebrate 50 years of Bond. And obviously like the rest of the film was amazing as well, but that scene in particular, I was like, oh my god, it's so good. A little bit of a James Bond fangirl, in case you couldn't tell, guys. And also, you know, film grad, studied film for 9 years. So I've seen a lot of films. Still a lot more I need to see, but yeah, I've studied it a little bit. Like, my main interest in film is actually narrative, but I like a lot of cinematography stuff as well. So I like looking at how different shots are composed and why they've been composed the way that they are. But mostly narrative is my main selling point, which I do also associate to games as well. Like, I analyse games in the same way that I analyse films. There's definitely no wood used in the building of it. I'm judging so hard. I'm sorry. I feel like I've tarnished our beautiful friendship. It's a new friendship and I've already ruined it, and I'm sorry. I'm a terrible human being. Sid, Pontiac Trans Am Grand Prix. I don't know what that is. I don't really watch racing stuff. My dad used to watch like the Formula 1, and I was just like, I'm gonna go play video games instead. Like, I started gaming so young. I got my first games console when I was like 4 years old. They'll be back in half an hour. I'll be gone for ages. I think I can do one more quest at the same time, so I might do another one. I don't know what one to do though. Chevrolet Camaro, Impala, Nissan Versa, Nissan Altima. Sid's naming all of these cars that I don't know what they look like. Trans Am wasn't that Bandit's vehicle. I don't know, you guys are saying all of these words that I don't know what they mean. I'm sorry. I'm of no use to you at the moment. Like, I know nothing about cars. I don't know. But I'm just scared of driving. Because I get scared of everything, and I feel like if I drove I would crash, and that would be bad. Look them up. So much effort. Stop making me Google cars. I'll forgive you, it's okay, you've got the most amazing accent known to me, thank you. It's, as I said, I am all of the British stereotypes all rolled into one person, who then breaks all of those stereotypes by being super nerdy. It's great. Like, everyone that finds out that I like video games, and they're like, you're a girl, so I'm like, okay, that's a bit sexist, thanks. And that I sound and look really posh, and they're like, what are you doing playing video games? And I'm like, having fun. Problem. It's great. I might do that one just to get some Nuka-Cola. I feel like it would cost a lot to get there because it's 10.5 hours. On 6 hours. That's level 38. I don't know. I might do that one. Like, keep talking. There we go. I think my audio is back now. I don't know what happened there. My controller just said no. So, sorry about that, guys. Oh no, got feral ghouls. Just look up Smokey and the Bandit. Oh, okay. Let me look up Smokey and the Bandit. I've seen that film, but like not in years, which I know is terrible. When was the last time I saw it? I think I was like 13 or 14 the last time I saw it. It was a very long time ago. And I should probably be watching this attack just to make sure no one dies. Oh, that car! That's actually a pretty nice car. Please don't die, guys. Please don't die. They're fine. Okay. That was not that bad. Cool. And to be fair, I could... The irony of my last statement and then your mic cuts out, I know. But I could quite easily talk forever. I just like chatty streams and sort of being an actor slash entertainer. I don't like the concept of dead air. So even if like no one's speaking in chat, I will just waffle on like a mad thing. Wolfgar, are you wearing your hair differently tonight? I mean, it's not tied back, so yes. It looks nice, thank you. I want to get it cut, it's too long and I don't like it. JC says, wasn't that long ago? Really, was it? You're still a youngster. It's long ago for me. Shush. I am pretty young, to be fair. But for me, that's a long time ago. Like, when I was 13, 14, that was like 8 years ago. So cut me some slack. 8 years is still a significant time. A waffle on? Is there a pancake on phrase? I'll be a pancake. Oh yeah, I suppose that's a very British saying. But I like that joke. But I forget that some things that I say a lot are very sort of very like common in Britain and then just are not heard of anywhere else. I've said that before to other people and they're just like, what do you mean waffle on? I'm like, it means I talk a lot. Only 8, that was 18 years ago for me. I'm sorry I'm making you feel old, JC. That was not my intention. But my Grand Prix had to go. Oh no. I was going to send people out on a quest, wasn't I? Yes, I was. What am I doing? I don't know. I've also already forgotten which one I was going to do. I think it was this one. Although I don't act old. I mean, who wants to act old? I know the phrase, I'm just teasing. It was funny. But I just forget that some of the things that I say are so British that anyone who isn't British is just like, what? I'm just like, forget it. Or because we Brits are known for our sarcasm, and if I'm ever sarcastic to anyone who isn't British, they just think I'm being a right arsehole, and I'm like, no, that's just how we Brits communicate. We're so sarcastic to everyone. And then I feel bad because then other people think that I'm really mean. And I'm like, I promise I'm not mean. I'm a little bit strange, but I'm not mean. Well, I try not to be mean. It'd blown a head gasket. Oh dear. I don't really know what that means, but it sounds bad. Frank's irradiated. No. Quest is on hold, Frank. Frank's irradiated. We cannot allow that. Everyone must be fit, healthy, and happy in my vault. We will not allow any unhappiness. No. Right, third time's a charm on setting up this quest. Right, we want Carolyn. We want... let's do someone from the bottom. Let's send... Teresa's got some good stats. Does she have a good weapon? Yeah, it's not too bad. I love the phrases though. Good. Because, like, yeah, some people just think I'm so mean. I'm just like, I'm sarcastic. It's how we communicate in England. Like, sarcasm is our first language, and then English is our second language. 3,000 to 4,000 to fix. So, not a lot then, Sid. You know, just a couple of pennies here and there. Christ, that's insane. That is so much money. Again, that's another reason why I don't really want to have a car, because if it breaks it'll cost all the money on planet Earth to fix, and I don't have money because the way my job works, it's very sketchy on amount of pay and when pay happens. Which you know is also why I do Twitch, but I don't do this for money. I just do it because I like playing video games, and I like being on camera, so I'm sort of using this as like a portfolio builder. Actually, I only do 20. But you know, any money that I do get from streams, you know, I'm not going to say no to. Like, I've got some insane supporters on the channel. Like, if we look at the bits leaderboard, bloody Seabrez is insane with their support, and I love them dearly. You know, 2,600 bits, and they gifted out, I believe it was 3 gifted subs yesterday on stream, which was crazy and super nice. Sarcasm is the only way to communicate, though. It is. It's like, if we're not sarcastic, then just all communication is lost. It's like, what are you saying? It's not in sarcasm, therefore I don't understand it. All the money on planet Earth, comparatively, that is pennies. I mean, yeah, the economy is not great anywhere at the moment, especially with our government as it is. But, you know, I don't want to get too political. It's just, government sucks. Thank you for the follow, Crassia Bass. Crap. I think I said that right. I don't know. If I said it wrong, feel free to yell at me, because I know the pain of having a name that no one can pronounce. It's terrible. Also, I did get another new follower earlier on today as well before I went live, so also shout out to Mangle the Fox 334 for that awesome follow as well. I believe that puts us at just over 600 followers now, which is awesome. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do at 750 to celebrate. Because we did... What did we do? We did the first Wolfenstein playthrough at 250. Then we did the second Wolfenstein playthrough at 500, the alternate timeline. Kraut keeps saying we should do a melee-only playthrough at 750, but we all know I'm terrible at all games ever, and I would not get very far in it. So I don't know what to do at 750 yet. It's still a long way off, but, you know, I like to plan ahead, so I don't know. I'll think of something. It may or may not be Wolfenstein related, I don't know. And also I do want to do the Uncharted games on stream at some point as well. But I was thinking of maybe saving them for like when we hit 1,000, just because those games are very special to me. So I don't know, we'll see. Why is it that rooms that are empty are always catching fire? Go... Actually, no, you'll probably die if you go in there. Go fix it. Go fix the fire. Fix the fire, that's now a phrase. Oh snap, you hear that? The real English government. Yes, government, sort yourselves out. It's not good. I could probably do a better job at running this country, and I know nothing about politics. I mean, what? I said nothing. Uncharted, yes, Uncharted is my life. I love Uncharted so much. Like, I've played those games far too many times, it's crazy. And yeah, I said earlier as well that I've met Nolan North like 4 times. He actually knows me now because I cosplay as Marlowe from Uncharted 3. And he said that I'm the only Marlowe cosplayer he's ever seen. So that's how, like, he associates me. And it's so cool. I'm like, yeah, I'm that one cosplayer. It's great. And yeah, I do wear my ring here every day. He knows you, he does. I have a couple of things that he signed over here, actually. Hang on. Just reaching off to the beyond frame. So I've got my Nathan Drake collection here that's signed by him. And then I've got Uncharted 4 here, which is signed by Nolan North, Troy Baker, and Emily Rose. And it's so cool. I have like a couple of prints that are signed by him as well, and I had a photo with Nolan, and I was cosplaying as Marlowe, and he said, like, he signed it, and he said in the signature, so glad that Marlowe got out of the quicksand. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm fangirling so hard right now. It was great. Hopefully he'll be coming to Comic-Con next month. I don't know, it hasn't been like officially announced yet. It'll be awesome to see him again for like the millionth time. I'll be like, sup? How's it going, friend? Only Marlowe cosplay, yes. Marlowe is like my queen. She's one of my favourite video game villains of all time. I absolutely love her. Because I love that she was the first female villain in Uncharted, that she is a lady, that she's British, that she's a very cerebral villain as opposed to like brute force like all the other villains thus far in the games. Like, you know, thinking about the villains that we had in 1 and 2, and then you introduce Marlowe into Uncharted 3 and she's so different. And I personally think she was so underused in that game. Like, there was so much more potential, and I was like, what are you doing? Why is she not used more? I just thought she was a great villain. And also, fun fact, that Marlowe is actually the name of a town in Buckinghamshire, and I am from Buckinghamshire. They actually named Marlowe after a town in my county, and I'm like, that's so cool. The fact that she's my favourite villain, and that she's named after a place in my county, because Buckinghamshire is a very posh county, and those of you who have played Uncharted 3 will know that Marlowe is a very posh, very wealthy lady. And I thought that was pretty cool. That is amazing. It is amazing. I love Marlowe. She's a great villain. It was destiny, it was. I was so happy when I found that out. I was like, oh my god. I think I might speed up one of these quests. Well, like 70 Nuka-Colas, so it's like I can afford it. But it's like I've realised that this stream has quickly derailed from me actually playing the game, and it's just me talking to you guys. Like, forget everything else that I normally do in Fallout Shelter. I'm just going to talk to you instead. Because, you know, the Vault's in a good place at the moment. You know, everyone's alive. Everyone's somewhat happy. So we good. We can just chill. We can nerd out about stuff. Which I'm more than happy to do. But yeah, Nolan and Troy have been coming to a lot of conventions in the UK this year, and I'm hoping that they'll come to MCM London next month. It'd be cool to see them again. I don't know. Hopefully they will. Because it's at the end of October. And like, they're still announcing guests, so they might be there. Who knows? I like you too, Sid. Thank you for being here. As I said, I'm super grateful for everyone who stops by on my streams, even if they are slightly quieter ones like this one. Because, you know, just having, like, even if just one person's here, it's like, that's giving me the motivation to do the stream. Because it's like, hey, someone's interested in me. Like, you know, some streams are super amazing, but they can't all be, like, the same tier of amazing. But, you know, I just wanted to make more content because I've been severely slacking recently and I feel so bad about that, so I kind of want to make up for my lack of streams by doing more streams, even if it's only for a couple of hours. It's like, hey, I'm here, I'm alive, I still care about the channel and all that stuff. Bearded Outlaw with a host, thank you very much, man. That is very kind of you, much appreciated. I want a walnut whip and a hug. Don't we all? Actually, to be fair, I'm not the hugest fan of walnut whips. It's like, I can eat them, but I'm not like a huge fan of them. Like, I have to be in the right mood to want one. Which is weird, because you'd think anything that is remotely sweet I would always want to eat. But I don't know. I don't know what it is about them. I'm just like, do I want one? I don't know. Rachel Bison, hello, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you here. Thank you for the follow as well. That's super, super nice of you. Everybody, welcome, lovely Rachel, to the stream. How's it going? What have you been up to today? How'd you find my channel? I'm just bombarding you with questions. I'm so sorry. You don't have to answer any of them. I just like to get to know my chat. You know, because I know you all lead lives outside of Twitch. I just want to know a little bit about you. Always a walnut whip. I'm only thinking dirty thoughts because whip. You behave yourself. It is like a candy thing. It's like chocolate and walnuts and Google it. I can't explain things. Who am I, a smart person that's good with words? No. Your candy's better than the States. It is. Like British or even just European chocolate and candy is so much better than American, gonna be honest. Soz. It's like, I don't know what it is, but whenever I have American chocolate, I'm just like, it's not like, I don't know what it is about it. It just doesn't have enough of the chocolatey taste. Like, it tastes quite bitter, and I'm like, chocolate shouldn't be bitter. Ooh, got a lunchbox from that. Nice. So much better than American. I'm sorry, but it's just fact. Rachel, Legend Killer, told me to come check your stream. Awesome. Thank you, Legend. Is Legend here? Are you lurking, Legend? Let's have a look. If you are lurking, I'm totally going to call you out. You're not lurking. Never mind, but shout out to Legend. He is an awesome friend of mine, an awesome streamer, and is a mod. He's great. You and your instant coffee self better take that back. Oh, we got some fighting words here. I'll fight. I won't fight. I'm not good at the fighting. I'm kidding. I had Norwegian chocolate and it's amazing. It is. I remember when I went on a school trip to Belgium when I think I was about 14, and we actually like took a diversion from the trip and we went to a chocolate shop because we're in Belgium and like Belgium is a great place for chocolate, so we went to this chocolate shop and we just bought so much stuff and it was great. No fair share. I can't, Sid, I don't know if like shoving chocolate into the screen will make it appear in front of you. Is that how the internet works? Let's fight. Okay, put them up. Bam. I would definitely lose any sort of fight, ever. Especially if it's a fist fight. I'm not very strong. As you can see, I'm so hench with all my muscle. Look at how strong I am. I'm not all skin and bones at all. How old are you? I'm 22, Sid. I'll be 22 until my birthday, funnily enough. I'm sorry, that was really sarcastic. I need to stop being sarcastic. I can't. I'm British, leave me alone. I can't not be sarcastic. Or make stupid, ridiculous puns and jokes that are not funny and just cringeworthy instead. I like to think that I built up my whole channel on terrible jokes and cringe. Let your sarcasm flow. Have all the sarcasm. Because that's all I know about life. I promise I'm not a horrible human being. I'm just a slightly crazy one. Rachel says, I think Legend's doing a private paid game preview for Bethesda. Possibly. I've heard a little bit about like a couple of things that he's doing, but obviously because of like NDAs and stuff, there's only so much that he can say. But it's pretty cool. Like, I love Bethesda. Case in point, I'm playing a Bethesda game right now. But you know, they make awesome games. Like, I'm addicted to Wolfenstein, as we all know. And I can't remember who it was, but there were a lot of people in chat when I did Wolfenstein who were screaming at me to play Doom, because I hadn't played it. And it was so much fun. I loved it. I was like, okay, yeah, I understand why you all yelled at me to play it. And I'm going to be going back and trying to platinum Doom as well. We'll see how that goes. And go get a beer. I don't have beer, Sid, and I don't like beer. So, you know. Horrible humans don't understand sarcasm. I know, it's terrible. You should all understand sarcasm, because it's the best form of communication. Regardless of what everyone else says, sarcasm is the best. That is the law of everything. Don't question it. Bam. Rachel says he streamed a fun-looking game earlier. Was called Grid something. He died a lot. So was it fun for you to watch him die a lot? And frustrating for him because he died a lot? Or did he, like, genuinely enjoy the game as well? Oh, blimey, Bethesda UK just liked my tweet. Thanks, Bethesda. I love you. Please love me back. I've been doing this for ages, like, because I honestly do love Bethesda as a studio, because they make such awesome stuff, but it's like I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to, like, get stuff out of them, because I'm not. It's just that I love their games so much. They make such awesome stuff. And, like, I just want to express my love for them. JC's has just been looking at the announced guest for MCM. I need to win the lottery or rob a bank quickly for it. I'm still waiting for Nolan and Troy. Because I think they have a contract with MCM to do all of the shows this year for their retro replay stuff. So they better be at London. I mean, what? God damn it, another fire. Why is everything so flammable in my vault today? And there is another guest that she said she was interested in doing London again, but because she hasn't been announced yet, I don't know if that's happening or not, so I kind of want to wait until she gets officially announced before I assume that she's going. Because it'd be lovely to see her again. McCoffee said I'd recommend robbing a toy store. They have more money than a bank. True. This is true. Obviously not Toys R Us though, because we all know how that went. Rachel says he said he liked it. It was one he got given to stream, so probably couldn't say anything bad about it. This is true. I mean, you know, you can be like constructively my brain just stopped working there. Like, you can give constructive criticism. That's what I was trying to say there. And like not make it sound mean. Like, I'm a very diplomatic person where even if I don't have a very positive feeling about something, I will word it in a way that doesn't make it sound too bad. Where it's like you just have to think about how you say things rather than just saying, oh, it's rubbish, and then end it as that. It's like, It had this good quality about it, but it could be improved by ... You know, there's a certain way that you can word things without it sounding rude. Regamer's here as well. Hello, Regamer. Lovely to see you this evening. How are you doing? How's your day been? What have you been up to? And everybody welcome Regamer. Toys are dead. Feels bad, man. It was actually heartbreaking because I loved going to Toys R Us as a kid. It was awesome. And just like playing with all of the toys, pressing all the buttons of all the noisy ones. It was great. And just making everyone else look at us like, what are you doing? It was fun. Rachel, I saw Legend Killer EGX on Friday too. Pointing out to my friend, but he vanished. Yeah, I was only at EGX on the Saturday, so unfortunately I couldn't meet up with him, but I met up with so many other awesome streamers at EGX. I'd shout them all out, but there's just so many goddamn amazing people. And it was just crazy. Like, I had so much going on at EGX. Obviously, I was meeting up with friends. I wanted to play games. Like, you know, it's kind of the point of EGX. I also did a couple of interviews. And I helped out at one of my friend's signings because he had a signing on the Saturday. And I was like, I can help. I can pretend to be somewhat useful. And it was just crazy. Like, I didn't expect to be interviewed or to help out at a signing. I was just like, okay, see friends, play games, done. And then I just had loads of other things just get added to my day, and I was like, god damn it, I'm going to be dead by the time I get home. But it was worth it. I was actually quite surprised how many games I still got to play in one day. Diplomatic, yes, I'm very diplomatic, I think. Maybe. JC, I mean, I'd love to actually meet McGonagall for starters. Saw him a couple of times, Manchester and Glasgow, but not properly. Yeah, it's really frustrating, like when you see someone that you want to meet, but you don't actually get to say hi to them. But it's like, I'm occupying the same space as them. But then it's also like, you can just take a picture and be like, look who I saw, but didn't get to speak to. Bill is here as well. Hello, Bill. Rocking the lemon hearts. Thank you so much, man. How are you doing, Bill? How was the rest of Cat's stream? Let me know, because I obviously had to pop off to go and do my stream. And also shout out to Cat, another awesome streamer, Cat Strike. She's lovely. I met her at EGX for the first time as well. As I said about the 50 million other people that I saw there too. Okay, that may have been a slight exaggeration, but there were a lot of people there that I had to go and meet, basically. Hi all, hello Indiana Evans, welcome, welcome. I know that name. Why do I know that name? Don't tell me. I'm going to try and remember why I know your name. I recognise your name. Adam's stream yesterday. Nailed it. You were in Mr. Adam Savage's stream yesterday, and I was there modding. Figured it out. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Welcome to Fallout Shelter, a game that I am severely addicted to. JC, then you've got Batista, Vision, Cat, and Rocky from Power Rangers, the OG Starsky, Hutch, and Huggy Bear, and the actual Candyman. There are some really good guests for MCM, it's crazy. Oh, we have a lunchbox. I should pre-open that up as well. I was part of Legend Killer's raid on Sav's stream. Yes, that's where I know you from. Because like I know the name, and I wanted to figure it out for myself. Because normally if I recognize a name, I try to think where I recognize the name from before I'm just like, how do I know you? Because I don't want to seem rude and being like, I know you, but I was just too arrogant to remember where from. But I'm glad that I got it. And hopefully you don't think I'm too weird. Am I weird? Am I the good kind of weird, or am I the worrying kind of weird? I don't know. Let's open up this lunchbox. While I also forget how to speak again, apparently. Water? Sure. Shotgun? Sure. 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 Junk. It's all junk. Again. Why do lunchboxes hate me now? God damn it, I'm not getting a single good thing in any lunchboxes. It's really annoying. And thank you for the follow, Indiana Evans. That's very, very kind of you. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here with the Lemon Fam while I natter on and play Fallout Shelter. Like, I like to think these games are very, like, my Fallout Shelter streams are very calm, sort of more like podcasty type things where we're just chatting about random stuff and having a laugh and trying to keep the vault alive and happy. And I know sometimes things happen in the vault. I do like to make up little stories for all of my dwellers, so those of you who are new, basically I have a little book here that has every single dweller listed in it. I have a little personality and backstory kind of like bio for every dweller, and then I sort of match up dwellers to make babies like based on their personality, so I make up a little story of like how they hooked up. And like, I keep track of all of this stuff, just because why not? It's fun, and I'm an actor, so I like to add depth to characters. And also, I'm an entertainer, so I want to make my streams stand out a little bit more, so I make up all this random nonsense. Now, whenever we get a new dweller, I also make up a little story for them too. But we haven't had any new dwellers today yet, so no new stories. Which is a shame, but never mind. Legend Killer's not streaming tonight. Never mind. I think he said that he did a stream on Mixer earlier today. I've still, like, never Mixer, which is terrible, I know. I should probably be on Mixer at some point. I suppose I could put Vincent to work there. Bam, there we go, he's got a job. Oh, he doesn't stream at night. He's streaming earlier, a sponsored stream. Yeah, there we go. See, I know things. Questionable how many things I know, but I know some things. It's just... I do wish my mic would stop cutting out. That's really annoying when that happens. Shame on you, Mike. Stop cutting out. God, I have so much junk. Says the person that's just getting more junk by scrapping things instead of selling them. I don't really need those. I'm just going to be using them for themes, and themes aren't super important, so it's fine. Plus, I should have loads of stuff to make some more weapons once I finished making this one, which is going to take another 5.5 hours, aka over the stream time. I'm not streaming for another 5.5 hours, guys. Soz. That's way too late. That would take me up till like 3 AM and I'm not streaming until 3 AM, especially on a day where I have work, because that would be crazy. I think I would actually die at work if I stayed up until 3 AM. And you know, being dead on the job is it's not very useful. I think that would be frowned upon. So I need to put all these other dwellers to work somewhere. Needs more luck and intelligence. Don't. Damn it. I could put you over there, and then put you... Nope. You over there. And then you... Where can I put Alice? I suppose she could go have a drink as well. Why not? Why not? She just came back from a trip. I think she's earned a little brewski. It'd be fine. Would I though? I think I would not function as a human being. I honestly don't think I could stream until 3 AM. I think I would actually die. I'm not going yet, Sid. I'm still going to be here for a little bit. I don't know how much longer, but I'm going to be here for a bit. Well, gotta go. Not a problem, Wolfgar. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for hanging out this evening. Have an awesome rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Wolfgar. Pancakes where? Where? I don't know. I want pancakes now. Who said pancakes? Sid said pancakes. I want pancakes now. God damn it, I'm hungry. I should not be hungry this late at night. Oh well. Get rid of that. What else can I get rid of? I'll get rid of that one. That's fine. Let's send some more people out on a quest. What shall we do? There's so many that give such good stuff now. It's level 40 though. That might be a tough one. That one will be tough. Level 48 and only one dweller can go. I might save that one. I'll try and get one of my level 50s like up to max stats, and then I might do that one. Because like it's only one dweller, so I'm scared that there'll be death claws there and they'll die. But are they bacon pancakes? I've actually never had bacon pancakes. I feel like I should at some point in my life, because it sounds like one of those weird things that wouldn't work but does. Like the mix of the sweet and the savoury. It's like the whole dipping chips in a chocolate milkshake thing. It sounds really weird, but it's actually really, really delicious. Not pancakes, it's a powerful pancake. I'm so hungry now. Stop talking about food, god damn it. Rachel, I love stream, but don't think I'd be good at it. No way would I be on the same level as you and Legend Killer. I mean, do I have a level? I mean, if anything, I'd say my level is like ground level. I don't think I'm interesting or funny, but thank you very much for the compliment. I'm just doing my thing. Like, loads of people said that I should have started streaming so much earlier, but I was like, I'm gonna be boring, no one's gonna watch me. But you know, here I am 6 months later, and I say the streams are doing okay. Pretty proud of where they are. And it's all down to you guys. You awesome people being super supportive of my random nonsense. Eat food? I don't have food. Well, I do, I just don't eat on stream. I refuse to eat on stream, plus it's like 9:30 at night. I'm not eating food this late at night. Especially not ribs or steak. That's ridiculous to eat this late. It's way too filling, it'll probably make me sick. Which obviously I don't want. Stop naming food, Sid, god damn it. It's making me hungry and I don't want to be hungry this late. I also just need to not pig out on food in general. I was gonna say I need to be healthy, but I suppose not eating isn't exactly healthy, but eating too much is equally not healthy. So, you know. Should I give her the missile launcher? No, it's not really that great on quests. I'm gonna give these guys like max everything and hope that they don't die. So I just want to start sending out new people on quests. Because I keep sending the same dwellers and I start feeling bad for them, making them go out and basically be lackeys for the vault. So I'm sending out these guys, I'm going to see how well they do. Good luck, team. And there's a feral ghoul attack as soon as I send them off. Brilliant. Never mind. We're fine, we got this. Feral ghouls aren't too much of a problem. I mean, they're annoying, but we can deal with them. Stop listing food, Sid, god damn it. It's not gonna make me eat. It's just gonna make me keep telling you to stop. Alright, please don't die, guys. Please don't die. Thanks, man. Chili dog. I've actually never had a chili dog. Which I know is weird, but I've never had one. They seem like they'd be really messy. That's kind of why I don't really want to eat one, because I don't like getting all messy. I mean, I've had chili and I've had hot dogs, but I've never had them together. Tacos are good. Seafood, though, I'm not a big fan of seafood. Don't know what it's about it, just not a big fan. It's like I like the classic like British fish and chips, and that's it really. I'm not a big lover of seafood. Like, I don't like prawns or like scallops or mussels or crab or lobster or anything like that. So just batter some cod or some haddock and then we're fine. That's like the only fish I'll eat. I just, I don't know what it is. Just don't really like it. What about you guys? Do you guys like seafood? Let me know. Because apparently all the stream is going to be is food talk right now, because why not? Although that's pretty much every stream, we end up talking about food. But it's a good topic to talk about. Everybody likes food, everybody needs food to live, so it's quite relatable. I'm naming food for you. Stop it, Sid. Stop. I'm not going to eat anything. Oh, where are you? There you are. Like, I'm trying to not pig out on food so much, because I don't want to, like, be unhealthy in that respect, but I also don't want to, like, undereat either. I don't know. I like seafood, fair enough. I remember when I went to France, they were like, oh, you must have scallops because they're French. And I'm like, no, I refuse. I did try snails and I did try frog's legs though. And I hate that I did because I did not like either of them. But scallops was a hard no for me. I was like, nope, don't want them. I don't like the thought of just eating something so slimy. Like, it just looked disgusting. I was like, I'm not gonna eat it. I don't even know why I tried snails and frogs either, because they were not pleasant, gonna be honest. Like, the frog's legs weren't too bad, it's just that they were very slimy. It's like slimy chicken, and I just didn't like the sliminess of it. Like, the taste of them wasn't too bad, it was more the texture of the frog's legs, and just snails were just straight up nope. They were horrible. Food, red lobster. I don't like lobster. I don't know what it is, just not a big fan of it. Like, there are parts of the UK that have so much seafood everywhere, and I'm just like, I'll just take some chips, thanks. Like, when I went on holiday to Hastings last month, which was, again, why I wasn't here streaming, so I went on holiday. Hastings is a very big, like, seafood place in the UK, and I was just like, nah, don't want it. Don't like crab either. As I said, like, the only seafood I like is just, like, fish in batter with chips. The most stereotypical British thing. Rachel, are you in partner with any publishers like Legend Killer is? No, not at the moment anyway. If anyone's looking for someone. No, I've been speaking to some people though, but like, to be fair, I haven't been streaming as long as he has, and you know, I'm still fairly new to all of this stuff, so I'm still mostly just like trying to find my feet, trying to figure out like who I am as a streamer and like what I want the channel to be. So I haven't really been looking into any partnerships at the moment, but obviously if something comes my way, then, you know, something might happen, but I haven't really been looking too much at the moment. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have spoken to the guys at Tryon though, who make Defiance, which is a game that I do stream quite a bit as well. I've been speaking to them about some stuff. Legend has apparently put my name forwards to Bethesda as well, which is awesome, because as I said earlier, I like love Bethesda. And at EGX there are a couple of like indie game devs that I did a bit of networking with. Like, I gave them my business card, I told them sort of the things that I do, and obviously like a lot of indie devs in particular, like, they want the exposure for their games, and I was like, if it's on PS4 then I'll stream it for you. more than happy to. Because like some of the games that I tried at EGX were absolutely amazing, and I do love them. Get chicken. I'm not eating, Sid. Stop. Right there, they're heading back. Okay. I don't really want to spend that much Nuka-Cola on getting those guys there, though. It's quite expensive. I'm curious how you got in with Bethesda. I don't know. I would like Bethesda to love me, because I love them. Like, I will play this game forever and ever and ever, because I'm so goddamn addicted to it, and it's so much fun. But Bethesda makes so many other great games. Legend is super addicted to Skyrim, and I have like a thing with Wolfenstein. Like, I love that game to pieces. And oh my god, guys, like, Wolfenstein has some really good merch, and when they were like promoting the collector's edition for the game last year, which I do have the collector's edition of, they did like this really funny toy commercial, because in the collector's edition you get a figure of Blazkowicz, which I have, but I was like, yo, who do I have to be friends with at Bethesda to give me the other figures? Because I really want them. But, you know, I'm not, as I said, I'm not doing this to get free stuff out of the company. It's just that I love the games that they produce. And like yesterday when I was streaming the council, I was like, I want more people to watch these streams, not to boost my channel, but for the game, because I love that game. It's so good. And it really upsets me that not as many people are as interested in it, because it's an incredible game. I love it. The narrative is amazing. And it's so much fun to play it. It's just the 2-month wait between episodes is so agonising. But I love that game so much, and I want so many other people to recognise how amazing it is. Like, I honestly think The Council is probably one of my favourite games of this year, because it's so good and I really do like it. It's so underrated. It's like yesterday I was really pushing to get people to, like, acknowledge the game, because it's just so good. Legend Killer lives and breathes Skyrim. He does indeed. And like, for me, it's all about Wolfenstein. But then, as I said, when I streamed Wolfenstein, so many people were like, oh, have you played Doom? Because it's kind of like Wolfenstein, but with demons instead of Nazis. And I'm like, no, I've not played it. I did like a demo of Doom 2016, but I haven't like properly played the game. And then I saw it was on sale, so I bought it. I streamed it, which you guys can go and check back on the VOD. It is available to everyone. So if you are curious to see how well I did in Doom, you can go check that out. And it was really fun. I really enjoyed that game. So like off stream, I've been going back and getting all the collectibles to then try and get the platinum trophy for it, because it's such a fun game and I really enjoyed it. And I did buy Fallout 4 as well, so I might start streaming that soon as well. And obviously, like, I'm going to be playing a lot more of this game because I love it. I want to get the platinum in this game. And it is just really fun, really chill to play. And, you know, it's one of those streams where I can talk to you guys a lot more, because there are some games where it's like I focus more on the game than chat. And it's like I play the game for a bit, I stop, look at chat, catch up with chat, play the game, stop, look at chat. But with this game, because it's so calm, it's like I can pretty much keep up with chat constantly, because it's so relaxing. There's not too much going on. It's not too overwhelming. It's like when I see new messages in the chat, I'm like, there's a message, I can see it straight away, as opposed to other games, like when I was playing Doom or Wolfenstein or Defiance or whatever, where I'd have to scroll back through chat. It's like here, I can just see it instantly. So I kind of treat these streams as more like chill out, chatty, relaxing streams. You ever considered having chat on screen like Legend Killer does? I don't want chat on screen. I do not want it on screen. Just in case of any people saying bad things on chat. I don't want that to be on the stream. I don't want to give them the satisfaction of them actually being on screen. Plus, I just don't want it to take up like half of my screen either. So I've always actively refused to have chat on screen. And even if I start using like Streamlabs and OBS and all that stuff, which I will do at some point when I get the money to upgrade all of my equipment, even then I won't put chat on screen. That will just be something that will only be on Twitch. It won't be on my screen at all. And yeah, if someone says anything like racist, etc., it'll be on screen exactly, and that's why I don't want it. Because I've had a few trolls before, which have been delightful to deal with. But last week on one of Adam's streams, because he now streams on a much bigger channel. Obviously there'll be a lot more people there. And last week there were quite a few unpleasant people that I had to deal with because I'm a mod on his streams and he streams on YouTube, so it works a bit differently to Twitch. And I was just seeing all of these messages and I was just getting so fed up with them. Trolls MGC Legend Killer with trolls, yeah, I've seen it, it's quite funny. But I'm just like, can you not? Do you have nothing better to do with your life than mock someone anonymously on the internet? Because it's like, when people were saying, oh, you should start streaming and blah, 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 I was very hesitant for a couple of reasons. One of them being, like, oh, I'll be rubbish, no one will like me, and blah, 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 like, oh, self-confidence issues, and rah, 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 rah. And then the other one was trolls. I was like, how would I deal with trolls on the internet? And when I started streaming and when I got my first couple of trolls, I was like, this actually, I don't care. I was surprised at how little I cared. So, yeah, I was like, I can deal with trolls, apparently. I'm not a troll. I know you're not a troll, Sid. No one said you were. Yeah, it's like, you know, if there's a troll, I'm like, cool. You are sad. Please leave my chat. You should do a dual stream with him. I would, but, like, he streams at times that I can't normally stream, which is really annoying. It's just finding a time that we can both do. That's the thing. Which is why I rarely do streams with other people, because it's just difficult for, like, time management. But it is something that we have said that we want to do. It's just finding the time. You two would bounce off of each other. I think it'd be an amazing stream. It definitely would, Rachel. It's just, like, finding the time. But I would love to do a stream with him. Like, even before I started streaming, he said, you should come on one of my streams. I'm like, cool, when do you stream? And I was just like, I can't. But I'll try and make it work, just for you, Rachel. JC, I love playing with the trolls, to be honest. Humour them for a bit before getting the hammer out. Yeah, sometimes I've made a few, like, witty comments to trolls. Sometimes it's won them over, and then sometimes it's just made them worse. But never mind, it's funny when I win them over. But, you know, it's like, don't ever give trolls the satisfaction of showing them, like, your annoyance, or, like, if they've upset you. Like, don't give them the satisfaction of that. So I just mock them, and I'm like, okay, I'm bored of you now, go away forever. Then obviously, being a lady that streams, there are certain comments that sometimes happen, and I'm just like, I'm not even going to give you a second chance. You can leave my stream straight away and never come back. So whenever I get that sort of thing, that is like no second chances, that is just a straight up insta ban. I'm like, I don't care. You don't get to speak to me like that. Go away. I can talk about food. You can talk about food all you like, Sid. I don't mind. It's just not going to make me eat food. I do apologise that I keep checking my phone, guys. I don't mean to be rude. It's just I'm getting a lot of things coming through at the moment. Some of it is work related, so I just need to make sure that, like, nothing important is happening. And also because I've been, like, trying to get a few more, like, acting and presenting stuff outside of my job as well. So it's like, you know, if someone sends me something really important like that, it's like I don't want to keep them waiting. So I do apologise if I seem really rude for checking my phone on stream. Ben just subbed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Ben. That is super, super awesome. Much love to you, man. Heart to you. That's so cool. Evening. Good evening, Ben. You now have an awesome lemon slice next to your name for the sub. Thank you so much. Everybody, welcome Ben. because he's great. He's a friend of mine. Went to uni with him. He's awesome. Alright, those trolls get perma banned in an instant, as they should. Can't be dealing with people like that. I'm just like, nope, you don't get a second chance because I don't know what motivated you to speak like that in the first place. Do I have space for all that stuff that they'll bring back? Yeah, I should do. That's fine. What makes you mad? A few things, Sid. But, like, I think that as I've gotten older, I've gotten a lot more patience. Like, I'll be honest and say, as a kid, I had such a short temper. And I would get angry at the most ridiculous things. And then now, like, not a lot actually angers me. Because I tend to be one of those people where I'm just like, I don't care, stop being an idiot. And, like, I don't normally express my anger that much anymore. It's like I sort of keep it hidden from people. But even then, it's like, it has to be something really bad to actually make me angry. Legend Killer actually trolls the trolls. He does. Legend is amazing. And I just find it so goddamn hilarious when he does that. Sub hype. Indeed, JC. Ben, I believe you are sub number 16 on the channel, which is awesome. Because Sebres went crazy with the gifted subs yesterday. He gifted out 3 in one stream, and I was like, I don't deserve this generosity. Sebres is number 1 on the bits board as well, because they are an insanely lovely person, and I love them dearly. Want to know some other? You're not making me mad, Sid. I like that you're engaging with chat and you're sort of keeping the conversation going. You're doing a good job. Have you known him for long? Who? Legend Killer? I've known him for about, I want to say like 5, possibly 6 years. So, kind of. We met through like loads of Jinx TV stuff first because we both like watched loads of the stuff. And then we were like, hey, let's follow each other on Twitter. Hey, let's be PSN friends. And all that stuff. And it was really cool. Wonderful. Glad you're building up the sub count. I am indeed, Ben. It's awesome. Hopefully, everyone will be regular subs. We'll see. Because, you know, like, especially with September going on at the moment, where if people get gifted a sub, they can resub for $1. So that's 2 months of subs for $1, which is amazing. And you know, it just depends how many people drop off after that. That's the thing that happens. Where's my sister? My sister doesn't live here, so she's at her house. I met him via Balian's stream. He often pops in. I have heard of Balian, but I don't actually know who they are. Which sounds really mean, and I don't mean that to sound mean. I'm still new-ish, okay? Cut me some slack. I'm still learning things about people and stuff. Big Skyrim streamer, that makes sense. Legend, watching Skyrim streams. I really should have put 2 and 2 together there, shouldn't I? I should have figured that one out. Sid, I'm not gonna go get her. It's like 10 o'clock at night and she lives on the other side of town. And it's not gonna happen. So, soz. I don't even know how long it would take me to walk to her place. It'd take me like probably about an hour there and back, so I'm not walking that far. Need to move some people around. I feel like some of these people have been in the same rooms like forever. Just need to train up some of the newer dwellers because their stats are all over the place. I was just going to try and max out my level 50s. She's level 50, I'll put her... Actually, she can stay in luck for now. Luck is something she'll need. And of course there's another raider attack. God damn it. We're gonna have fun. I'm sorry, Sid, but it's 10 o'clock, man. Rachel, there used to be one chick who would stalk Legend. She crushed on him bad. I have heard so much about this and it's hilarious. She used to come into my streams as well and literally just talk about Legend. And I'm like, okay, like, you know, he's a lovely guy, he's an awesome streamer, but it's like, there are other subjects of conversation, just putting that out there. Like, he mentioned this person to me, but didn't mention their name, and as soon as they came into one of my streams, I was like, this is the person. I don't need any clarification, but that is the person. Like, it was pretty obvious who it was. You mean 10 p.m? It is 10 p.m. That's what I said. I said 10 p.m. Like, it's way too late. I'm not heading out at 10 p.m. I'm not walking to this side of town at 10 p.m. Is there still a dead person in there? There is. Sell that. Don't need it. Please. There we go. Don't like keeping corpses on my floor. It's not very clean. 16:55 for here. So you're 5 hours behind me, Rachel. So you're... Let me try and figure out whereabouts you are. Are you somewhere on the East Coast? So I said Ben, don't steal my answer. But yeah, are we correct? Are you somewhere on the East Coast? Let me know, Rachel, if you don't mind, obviously. If you don't want to disclose whereabouts you are on planet Earth, that's absolutely fine. Michigan. Never been to Michigan. I've never been to the US, to be fair, so I can't say I've never been to this particular place when I've never been to the entire continent. Gotta be fast and I'm in the chat. Fair enough. It's like, even with the like low latency thing, there's still a little bit of lag, and sometimes it can still be really troublesome. Like when we were doing the council yesterday. For those of you who don't know, the council is like an amazing puzzle game, and Letitia is no good at puzzle games, but it's so much fun. And then when I don't know what's going on, I'm like, help chat, and then chat just is so delayed. And Red Rains is raiding. Thank you so much, Rob, that is awesome. Hello, raiders, lovely to see you. How was your stream, Rob? How did it all go? Tim's here, hello Tim. Michael's here, hi guys, lovely to see you. Fisty Rob raid. I love it. Raiders of the Lost stream, welcome. Shadow Puppeteer as well. It was all good, thanks. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Like, I know that so many people started their streams the same time I did tonight, because I had a thing going on that like delayed the start of my stream. And I was like, okay, I'll go live at 8 instead of 7, that's fine. And then I looked on my phone at 8 o'clock and I had about 6 notifications from other people that had gone live, and I was like, god damn it, but I'm gonna stream anyway. Letitia, hello Geo, lovely to see you as well, my good sir. How are you doing? All the love for all of you beautiful raiders. Lovely to have you. We're just chilling in the Fallout shelter. We've been doing a lot of chatting today and not much playing. But we all know Letitia loves a good chat, what can I say? We've had some very interesting discussions tonight. I'll be honest, not much has happened in the vault. My bad, having a mega multi-stream. I saw there were a few people all playing the same game at the same time, so I thought it's probably a multi-stream going on there. But yeah, how was it, Gio? Were you playing Brawlhalla? I think that's what you were playing, is that right? How was it? Let me know. We took forever on deciding what to play. Fair enough. I mean, my default is always like Uno, because I'm just like, it's fun. For some reason people like watching us break our friendships playing it. Yeah, how is Brawlhalla? I've never played it. I've only watched other people play it. I watched Achievement Hunter play it a couple years ago, because a couple of them are actually in the game, so they were like, let's do a video of this game because we're in it. You know, makes sense. You want to brag about being in the game. Tim and Stratham with the hosts, thank you very much, man. Fun, silly Smash Bros type game. Yeah, I'm terrible at those kind of games because I get so aggressively competitive. So I can guarantee if I played that game, you guys would hate me for being so aggressive for literally no reason. I'm glad that you guys all enjoyed it. Who was the one that won the most? You gonna play Madden? I don't really play sports games. Like, to me, I'd just rather go and play the sport outside as opposed to playing a video game of it. I just find it so boring. I mean, it's like I wouldn't play like football or whatever outside anyway, but it's like I would rather play the sport than play a video game of the sport. You competitive? No. You shush, Tim. But you are absolutely correct. We played some aggressive Uno. I do apologise for that. Oh, we're gonna do Uno, but Melly doesn't have it, so like screw it, Brawlhalla. Fair enough. Tell Melly to get Uno, because Uno's great. Michael with the host. Thank you very much, Michael. Rachel says, Madden sucks. My boyfriend loves it though. Fair enough. Not a big fan of sports games. Do you play any sports games, Rachel, or are you kind of like me where it's like, nah, not interested in sports games? Dalek, that's a name I've not seen in a while. Hello, lovely to see you. How are you doing? How has life been treating you? Welcome to some more Fallout Shelter, because, you know, I have a slight crippling addiction to this game. You don't watch football? To be honest, I only watched like the World Cup, and that's it really. I had no other interest in it. Like, good competition, the only way you learn is getting butt kicked. Fair enough. We may be playing drunk Uno. Oh god, that'd be something. Who are you possibly planning that with, Gio? Rachel, I'm a Final Fantasy and Skyrim chick. Good taste. Now the ultimate question, because you said Final Fantasy. Which Final Fantasy is your favourite? I have to know. Every Final Fantasy fan, I need to know their favourite. That's a good game of sports ball. I just can't do sports games. I'm like, what's the point of them? I find them so boring. Oh, I still need to make 6 more weapons, god damn it. That's not... Oh, do you mean American football, Sid? Because I literally have no interest in that whatsoever. Guaranteed there'll be Uno at Extra Life, of course. There better be Uno at Extra Life, or I'm going to be sad. Good, I'm glad to hear it, Dalek. What have you been up to in life? If you don't mind me asking. Or if I'm being too nosy, then feel free to tell me to stop. Final Fantasy X is my favourite. 10 is a good one. I've actually met James Arnold Taylor, who's the voice of Tidus, and he's a very lovely chap. I was not expecting him to be as short as he is in real life, though. He's essentially my height. I'm like, this is great. But he's a lovely chap. 10 is a good game, though. My personal favourite is Final Fantasy 12. I have a very special place in my heart for 12. 12 is good. Lard's here this evening as well. Hello, Lard. Lovely to see you again, good sir. How are you doing? American football, NFL. Why would I watch American football when I'm in England? I have zero interest. Possibly same people and anyone else. Fair enough. Rachel says Legend Killer once said American football is rugby for wimps. Fair. That is fair, but you know, I just don't sports. How do you sports? I have zero interest in British sports, so why would I have an interest in American sports? I sound so horrible, but I don't. Just no. Let's get rid of that radiation. JC Legend is absolutely right with that comment. Couldn't agree more. Good, thanks you. I'm very well, thank you, Lard. I had coffee just before my stream started, so as you can tell, I'm quite alert, quite hyper at the moment. We've been chatting a lot in this stream, so not much gameplay has happened in Shelter this evening. But we did get a few more legendary recipes and items, so that's good. And we've got a couple of lunch boxes that had nothing useful in them, so less good. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's happened, to be honest. Not much has really gone on today. I've been too busy chatting to lovely chat, which is fine with me. I love talking to you guys. Ben, I always watch the Super Bowl. Fair enough. Like, if it's a big sports event, I'm like, that's understandable. But like, I don't watch like the sports stuff that happens like every day. I'm like, I don't care. And even with the World Cup, I only watched it when England played. I was like, I don't really care about any of the others. BB, gotta walk with the dogs, not a problem, Joe. See you back in a bit. Lard, been a Chicago fan since '86. Rachel, does everyone in here know Legend Killer? A couple of people know him here. Like, you know, we're all part of this same like network of streamers. Like, a lot of us know each other through Twitter as well. So people like Lard, like Red Rains, like Reese's Wave, we all know each other, and T Paulin as well. We all know each other on Twitter as well as Twitch. And there are some people here that I obviously know because they've been in my streams before, or like lovely Ben, who I actually know in real life because I went to uni with him. But there are a few people in chat who know Legend. Yes, Lard finally met Legend. I still have not, because I didn't get to go on the same day that he was there. Like a stream ninja. He is essentially like a stream ninja. Go Steelers. I know that's a sports team. I literally know nothing about sports. Like, whenever Adam streams FIFA, I'm just like, you put the ball in the net and that's how you score. That's literally all I know. I know nothing else about any sports. It's terrible, I know. Wait, how long do they have to get back? 3 hours. Still a very long time. God damn it. I want to do another quest, but I can't send out more than 3, I don't think. Or can I? Because they're technically returning, so would I be able to send out another lot? Maybe? Oh, that one I need a rubbish pistol. That one is tempting, actually. I might just make a second weapon station just to craft that gun and go do that one. He's very evasive. I bet if I dressed up like the vampire chick from Skyrim, though, he wouldn't have vanished. That is a solid bet to make, Rachel. I mean, he's like... He said that he's, like, met up with someone who cosplays as her, and like they've been out a couple of times together, so you know, you never know. Michael, I'm going now. Bye. Letitia, thank you for the stream. Bye everyone in chat. Thank you for stopping by, Michael. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you so much for hanging out from the raid. Much appreciated. I don't know how long it would take to craft one of those guns. I'm not sure. Rachel, yeah, he met her at a conference, I believe, or something. Yeah, I can't remember how they met, but he said that he met her, and that they'd been out a couple of times. So that was pretty cool. I'm just going to build another weapon station just to see what else I could possibly build. So I'll just bung someone over there. Thank you everybody for saying goodnight to Michael. He's a lovely, lovely chap. Thank you so much for joining us. Actually, I need to upgrade it first. I know this is very, like, inefficient in terms of money, but I mean, look at how many caps I've got. It's fine. I can afford to build a room to just knock it down 5 minutes later. It doesn't matter. Black Ops with the host. Thank you very much, man. Okay, so it'd take 25 minutes to craft one of those pistols. I could do it, but it does like 2 damage. That's pathetic. I think I might be able to get away with one of those because it just said a 32 pistol, didn't it? Yeah, so I should be able to get away with that one because it is still a 32. It's just an armor piercing one. But I'll take almost 5 hours to craft. I did get a Legend Killer keyring though. He sent me one in post. That's awesome. I remember he said that he started getting some merch stuff out, so that's cool that you got one. I really like his logo. It's awesome. It looks very sleek and very modern. I can actually craft some pretty good weapons with all the stuff that I've been hoarding. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and craft one of those rubbish guns. And then we'll just go do that quest. I have beautiful hair. Thank you, Rachel. I'm glad you think so. Let's just go ahead and speed that up very quickly. Bam. Cheers, man. I've got 5 more weapons, then we can tick off that objective. Chop it off? No. How dare you, Sid? How very dare you? Wait, how many dwellers? See, now the thing is, it doesn't have a dweller specification, so I could send 3 dwellers, but they'd all have to have that pistol, and I don't really want to have to craft 3 of them. It'd be kind of a waste of Nuka-Cola. Although it's only for level 15, so I might be able to get away with doing this with just 1 dweller. And then just hope that they don't die. I don't know. In theory, because it's only a 2-hour quest, it shouldn't be that grueling to do, so I might just send 1 dweller out there to do it. Well, I don't know. I'm tempted to. Next, I don't have any more of that gun, and I feel like the quest of like, no, everyone has to have that same rubbish gun. I'm glad I tried to go brunette, but it ended up ginger. Not a bad thing though, fair enough. Like, I wouldn't know what colour I would ever dye my hair. I don't think I'd suit any other colours. Alright, damn it. I need to wait for the others to come back before I can send someone out. Boo. I could call them back for 2 though. I just don't want to be spending all my Nuka-Colas. I mean, I've got 65 of them, so they're not exactly going anywhere. Do you know, I'll call them back. Why not? Do-do-do-do-do-do. And sell all this stuff that I don't need. That one. Probably don't need that. I've probably got like 50 million cars. There we go. Then we can sort out all of this stuff and then possibly send out someone else on another quest. I probably should have kept the 2 other guns instead of selling them, because I could have ticked off that objective. Damn it. We need to question Legend Killer on his girlfriend if they're together. He hasn't said anything though. They might just be in that weird phase where it's like they don't really know what they are yet, and obviously we don't want to put pressure on them. Like, you know, I'm sure they'll figure things out in their own time. But they might just be at that phase where it's like, you know, I like you, I want to see where the sort of chemistry takes us kind of thing. I don't know. I already asked him about it. I don't want to be too intrusive. Call your sister. No. just straight up no. Alright, let's organise all this stuff I just picked up. So we've got 2 pretty decent guns there, so I could probably give them to people. I'm actually just hoarding weapons now. I should probably stop doing that. Right, let's see who's got rubbish weapons that needs a better one. They're both fine. I think everyone on the top floor is probably fine for weapons. 13, 16, 16, 17, 16, 17, 13 to 16, 15 to 18, 15. Yeah, everyone on the top floor is fine. Why not? Because it's late, Sid. And I have no reason to call her. There's only 3 people there? Why is there only 3 people there? It might have been because I sent everyone out on the quest all from the same thing. Whoops. I need perceptive people to go up there. You're perceptive. Go help them. You're perceptive too. Go help them. I did not realise I only had 3 people there. That's not terribly efficient, is it? Back and dinner ready. Om nom nom nom. Nice, Gio. What are you going to be munching on? Rachel, he just changed subject anyway. True. Asking about Grid today, he died like 19 times and is a 1 chance only game. Interesting. I don't think I know much about this game. I need to check it out. I wanted to watch his stream of it. It's just that he was streaming at an awkward time when I was busy doing other stuff instead, and I was like, God damn it, I want to know what this game is. I'm not calling her Sid. It's late, and as I said, I have no reason to call her. It would just be a case of, like, I would phone her, and I'll be like, someone on stream told me to phone you. There's literally no point to it. He has his VOD open now until Sunday. I think he said it might be on there. Yeah, I want to check it out. If not, I'll just Google what the game is, to be fair. I was going to give people weapons, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Alright, let me see what everyone else has. I think most people are at least, like, 12 damage now, so we're getting a bit better. There's an 11. There's 2 11s there. Let's see if there's anyone lower than 11. Okay, so it seems like 11's the lowest at the moment, so I'll swap out those. How many do I have actually? I've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've got 3 pretty decent weapons that I could reassign. Cool. Also, welcome anyone who's just joined the channel as well. My name is Letitia. We're just chilling in some Fallout Shelter this evening. It's quite a slow, quite a relaxing game, so we tend to treat these streams as sort of very chatty. So if you're here to see someone be good at the game, soz. I'm just here to have fun. I like the game. Puerto Rican style Chinese rice. Ooh, that sounds nice. I've not had a rice meal in so long, and I miss it so very much. I think the last time I had rice was back when I was at uni. So that's a very, very long time ago. Like, a year, but a year's a long time. Kind of. Lard looks around for pro players. Pro players, are you here? I don't think they're here. They must be elsewhere. As I said, I'm just here having fun with this game. It's nice and relaxing. It's super goddamn addictive. And yeah, I just like playing it. I want to try and get my platinum in this eventually. It'll take a while, but we'll get there. Robert, why aren't you doing anything? What should I make him do? Probably put him down there. Yeah, strength. He's got some strength. He's max strength. He's got loads of strength. He's fine. Right, yeah, it looks like 11 now is the lowest. I think I had a 10 somewhere, but it was a 10 to 14, and, you know, 14's okay. 14's a good number. Okay, we had some 11s up here, so I'll swap out one of those. 11 to 14s. I think there's a 10 to 11 somewhere as well, but I can't remember where. We make it from scratch. Ooh, awesome. I like you too, Sid. Ah, there's a 10 to 11. So I'll give you. I don't really send Barbara out that much, so I'll probably just give her a little bit better. I'm gonna give her a 10 to 14. And someone who I do send out should probably get the Flamer. I'm trying to think who I send out there. I send Kimberly out a bit, so she can have the Flamer. And I'll probably keep her gun for someone else. We make more than enough. Had to put a family reunion bowl. The more the merrier, especially when it comes to food. The more food is the best kind of food. I'll probably just scrap a couple of them to get some good junk. And I have no space. I'll just sell some of that. And I can see if I can make any other decent weapons out of all of that. Cool. Rachel, it might take me a few days. A long swim from Michigan. Yeah, that was. It'll take you a little while. You know, just a little bit. I'm in CT. I don't know how far away that is, Geo. I don't think we ever discussed this. How far away is that? I don't know, my geography is terrible. Although, to be fair, I gave up geography a few years ago. Gave it up 6 years ago, and even then we didn't do, like, world geography. We just kind of did, like, meteorology kind of stuff, and then we did, like, the humanity side of geography, where it's like, this is a third world country. This is a first world country. That was it. And that was the kind of stuff in geography that I didn't like. I liked the meteorology side, with like the water cycle and like clouds and like the weather and all that stuff. I found that really interesting. But yeah, I wasn't too fond of the humanity side of geography, which makes me sound like a really horrible person. I don't care about humanity. I do, but in terms of like what I wanted to study, I much preferred the natural geography. Let's open up this lunchbox. Because I just noticed we had another one. Oh. Oh. 19 to 31? That's probably going to be like the only melee weapon I'm going to keep. Damn. That's good. Ooh. This lunchbox is looking good, guys. This is pleasing me. I am liking this lunchbox. That's some good stuff in it. We should applaud that lunchbox. That was good. That's like the best lunchbox I've had in like forever. I remember there was a time where I just kept getting dwellers in lunchboxes because the game, it felt like it was pushing me to get to the 60 to get Deathclaws, and I was like, no, no dwellers. And then like every lunchbox would be a dweller. I'm like, stop. So one time I don't want dwellers, and I had like 3 in a row from lunchboxes. Then since then, every lunchbox I've had has been rubbish, apart from that one. That was a good lunchbox. 19 to 31. That is going to do some heavy damage. And I like that. Actually, I've got enough medical supplies, don't I? I do. How many's in there? 4. I could put 2 people in that one. I could have the rest of my doctors maybe making another weapon. I don't know. No, I was going to send someone out on that quest, wasn't I? I'm all over the place at the moment. I can't remember what I was going to do. Okay, so I'll send someone on that quest, and then I guess I kind of need my doctors to stay there to make more medical supplies. Okay. I don't know. Because I just don't want to send like one dweller out there and for them to die. That's the thing. And I might save that quest and I might just do another one instead. See if I can like maybe be lucky and find a couple of those guns just on the quest, so I can have 3 dwellers go on it. Because those guns are really, really weak. And I always get concerned whenever I do a quest with just 1 dweller that they'll die. Especially when they have such a weak weapon like that. So I might save that one for 3 dwellers. So we'll do another one instead. That one could be interesting. Again, that one concerns me because it's only 1 dweller and they have to wear a vault suit. Gio says, actually my oldest brother lives in Michigan and he taught us how to make it. That's awesome. And Rachel says my sister works in Burger King, so can't cook. Fair enough. I don't know, I'll probably just do like that one for now and then hope I can find a couple of those guns on that quest. I'm not sure. I just want to keep doing quests. I still have one more quest trophy to get as well, which is to do 100 quests. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. I think we're at like 60 something quests done at the moment. Who should I send out? We'll send out Douglas. We'll send Oi Oi. Hello, legend. Lovely to see you this evening. How are you doing, good sir? Oi Oi, legend. Nice lad. Do you like jewelry? I sometimes do, Sid. Like, I wear it on like special occasions and stuff. But that's not a very good weapon to have. Do you know what? I want to see this baby in action. You are getting that bat. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Indeed, Rachel, we've been talking about you, legend. Nice things, I promise. Maybe. Yeah, it's lovely to see you, legend. How are you doing? How has the day been treating you? I suppose Andrew hasn't been out in a while. We'll send him out as well. Ah, the lad squad. We'll give him loads of medical supplies because why the hell not? And we'll send them on out there. Good luck, lads. Hopefully they'll bring us back some good stuff. We shall see. And I'm very excited to see William with that new bat, because that is now the most powerful weapon that I have, and it's a melee weapon, which is really interesting. Because I don't normally give my dwellers melee weapons. I don't know if that's like a hindrance or not, or anything. Like, I don't know the stipulations of like, oh, it's a melee weapon, so you have to be close to the enemies for it to actually attack. I don't know, because like I always thought there was a stipulation about shotguns as well. Like, you know, they're more powerful the closer you get. But the game apparently isn't that advanced with its combat mechanics. But as I said, I don't know if there's a difference between the melee and the guns in the game, other than like the aesthetic. So I don't know. We'll just see how it plays in that quest and go from there, really. I just like it because it's super powerful. Legend, been trying a private test of a game, can't say much, but it was great. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier, Legend. Someone else mentioned that you mentioned that. So that's pretty cool. Do you know, like, sort of when you're gonna do this test thing, and like how much can you say? Like, can you talk about the game after you've played it to sort of go, hey, I played this game, it was good? Or can you literally not say anything about it? Say his name 3 times and poof, he appears. Sid, I have a man's diamond ring. Is it real diamond, Sid? If it's real diamond, that's pretty snazzy. Should my ears be burning? They should be on fire, legend. We've been talking all about you all evening. Big NDA. Yeah, NDA is a really important thing in the entertainment industries. So obviously you cannot breach your NDAs because that's very, very bad. But are you allowed to say anything about the game at all, legend? Rachel and I were just saying about how you dodged me at EGX. Is it because I'm not Serana? Legend, look, Serana is my wife and that's final. Yep, no one messes with Serana when Legend's around. That's like the law. Also, you just want to stay on Legend's good side. You don't want to make him angry. I'm gonna bin a couple of these other guns. Can't bin that one. That one is... It's the most... well, one of the most rubbish guns in the game, but it's vital. It is vital for one of my quests. So that needs to stay. Ooh, got some good stuff from that. Got a load of alarm clocks now, so hopefully they'll come in handy for something. A load of fans. desk fans, not fans, before anyone makes that lame joke. NDA, yeah, it's still in works, but a popular franchise, that's all I can say until 1 week from release. Are you allowed to tell us when it's gonna be released, Legend, or is that again part of the NDA? I'm just sort of interrogating you for very vague details. I do apologise, Legend. Feel free to tell me to stop asking you questions if I'm being bothersome. But who is Fisty McSmitington's wife? That is a very good question, lad, that we all need to know the answer to. Part of NDA, it's not been announced yet. Oh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I shall ask no further questions. How many people are in this room? 3. Probably leaving 2 it then. Lydia. Is Lydia aware of this? Or not? I'll just put something else down there and have a look and see what I can craft. Get a new game system. I don't know what I want, Sid. Because there are lots of games consoles out there that I don't have. It's just that they're very expensive and I can't afford any of them. So, you know, it's kind of a bit of an issue when money is involved and when money is a thing I don't have. Well, I do have, just not enough to be like, yeah, I'll buy all the consoles I don't own. I wish I could, but I can't. What should I craft? Do a flamer, I suppose. Hardened flamer. That's better. It's 15 to 18. A junk jet. Do I have enough to do both? No, I'd need another shovel. Damn. I think I could potentially do the flamer and a laser rifle. Possibly a railway rifle, which I always struggle to say. It's tough, okay? Railway rifle. I have to always say it really slowly. I can't say it quickly. Oh, I could do a tactical junk jet. That's 19. I could do that. And then possibly do a laser rifle as well. Alright, hang on, I need to work this out. So, that's alarm clocks, shovels, and wonder glue. So I could potentially do those 2. Is there anything stronger than a laser rifle that I could do? So, alarm clock, shovel, wonder glue. That's wonder glue and shovel, so I can't do that. That's wonder glue and shovels as well. I might not be able to. Okay, we're going to do a junk jet for now. And then we'll get to something else later. Where? That was up there. There's people in that room, that's fine. They got it. Legend says, oh, in response to Rachel's question, date's going well. Glad to hear it. We're good friends, none of us ready for a relationship yet. Fair enough, but maybe in the future. We're going to Wales for the weekend next week. That's awesome, Legend. I hope you both have a wonderful time in Wales. What are you planning on doing there, if you don't mind me asking? Have you been there before? Do you sort of know whereabouts you want to go? What you want to see and do? Sid says you have PS2, PS3 and PS4. Legend has PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, Xbox One and PC. Oh blimey, what do I have? I have PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PSP, PS Vita, PlayStations. I have a Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance SP, DS Lite, 3DS, SNES, Mega Drive. Do I still have my Nintendo Wii? I don't think I do. I think I sold it. I had one. What else do I have? I think that's all I have. Not that you guys would know, but I think that's all I have. I can't remember. I'm just going to say that's all I have. I don't know. I'll put you over there as well. PS4, I do as well. My PS4 is essentially my child. I love it very dearly, and anyone who comes anywhere near it, I will break their hands. My PS4 is for me only. Which sounds very selfish, but I don't care. I earned my PS4. It was very tough to get one because I bought it while I was at uni, and anyone who's been to uni knows that when you are at uni, you are just automatically broke all the goddamn time. And when you have all the issues that I had at uni as well, it makes being broke even more fun. But we won't delve into that. I want to tell you all the horror stories about the issues that I had. I have a Wii, fair enough, Sid. I used to have one. I don't think I have it anymore. I think I sold it. I can't remember. Rachel has a Switch. Might buy a PS4. But for now, I use my boyfriend's PS4. Fair enough. I've been wanting to get a Switch because there's some really good games on there. Like, I would definitely want it for Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey. Obviously, I want my portable Wolfenstein. We all know how much I'm addicted to that game. And the new Pokemon games. It makes me sad that they're not coming to 3DS. But they look so good, and I really want it. Ben says I'm being a stingy git, so somehow I've managed to keep myself topped up with pocket money. Lucky you. I've been to so much stuff recently and bought so many things that I didn't need to buy. And I've got Destination Star Trek next month, which is going to be such an expensive convention. So I'm going to be broke after that. Plus Lincoln was cheaper than I expected. Yeah, trust me. Going from Buckinghamshire to Lincoln, I was like, oh my gosh, everything is cheap here. Then it's funny hearing people like Josh say, but Lincoln's expensive. Because he had to move down, and then I moved up. And basically, for those of you who don't know, like, the law of England is like, the further you move up north, the cheaper things get. So I was just like, oh my god, Lincoln is so cheap. It's just funny hearing people say, but it's expensive. I'm like, come to Buckinghamshire. You will literally be broke in a week. It's ridiculous. Legend, learn something new every day. Mind you, I've never asked, to be fair. Since when have you had a boyfriend? Since May 2009. Fair enough, Rachel. Legend, when it's £3.50 for a cone of chips at EGX, it isn't. Well, that's convention food, that's different. Convention food is universally expensive. That's why I tried not to buy stuff at EGX to eat. Lincoln Star cob shops as well, it's true. Seriously, how much is London? Too much, Sid. It's just too much, it's ridiculous. Which is why I don't actually live in London. I just live somewhere that's close enough to be on the underground, but not close enough to be associated with the expensiveness of London. Lard says it's partly how the NEC makes money, exactly. Like, you know, they need to make their money too. We've got cob shops in Wolves too. I've never been to Wolverhampton, I need to go. Ben, when milk is more than £1 for 4 pints, then you're too far south. Correct. I remember in Lincoln for a while, in some of the shops, it was like 25p per pint, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so cheap. Whereas here, it's like 42p a pint. It's ridiculous. I was like, in Lincoln, I'm essentially paying like almost half the amount of money for milk. It's great. They're all going to be out forever. Damn it. Also, I should probably go to bed at some point because work tomorrow. I think what we're going to do, we're going to end the stream at 11. Milk is 89p for 4 pints. That's ridiculously cheap. And that makes me sad. I love that we also figure out all of these prices and base what's cheap and expensive on milk. But it's a thing that everyone needs. Milk is important. So it's very interesting. That's very cheap. That is insanely cheap. 4 pints for 89p, that's a bargain. Tim says London's like San Francisco, atrociously expensive. do you get charged to breathe in San Francisco? Because it would not surprise me if people tried to start charging us by the breath of air. A legend says I had Lucozade in my rucksack that all kind of got buried under merch. Fair enough. At RTX, they were giving out free Lucozade for the new Tomb Raider game because they had like a partnership thing, and there were just these guys with these big barrels of Lucozade bottles. I ended up taking like 5 bottles home with me, and it's like I don't really like Lucozade that much. I don't like apple flavoured things, and I had like 5 bottles of apple Lucozade. I'm like, it's actually pretty nice. Because I like apples as in the fruit, but I tend to find like apple flavoured things are normally quite sour. But it was really nice, and I just had like 5 bottles of it by the end of the weekend. It's crazy. Fish and chips here is £3.50. Interesting. My local chip shop, which is literally just down the road, is £2.50 for a portion of chips, but I normally get a small portion, so it's a bit cheaper. I think a large portion is like £3 something. I can't remember exactly, but yeah. I normally just get small portions. Rob is off to bed. Good night, Rob. Thank you so much for the raid. Take care, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Good night. Don't want you to go. I'm not going yet, Sid. Still going to be here for a little bit longer. It's fine. Calm down. Have you had any Deathclaw raids yet? Shadow Ninja, hello. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? We have had a few Deathclaw attacks. If we have a look at me objectives, that's the wrong one. Me objectives, there we go. One of them is to survive 6 Deathclaw attacks with no casualties. We've done 4 at the moment, so we've had 4 Deathclaw attacks in the vault. Actually, no, we've had 5 because we had 1 attack before that became an objective. So we've had 5, and no one's died yet, so we're doing okay at the moment. Lol, oxygen tax, don't give them any ideas. I mean, they're probably already scheming it, considering our government is full of supervillains. I mean, what? Our government's great. I'm gonna be murdered by someone from our government now, aren't I? Whoops. Yes, Deathclaw attacks. You mean, Shadow Ninja, why do you want my dwellers to die? Stop it. Yeah, we've had a few Deathclaw attacks. We haven't actually had any tonight though. They're kind of rare at the moment, but I have a feeling there's probably going to be a lot more Deathclaw attacks with the more dwellers I get. I'm just guessing. But we've only got 61 at the moment. We haven't had a new dweller in a while. So I think that might be why we haven't had too many. I don't know, but I'm not complaining. Legend, I once got sent a load of Mountain Dew. They sponsored one of my FIFA streams last year, which was pretty cool. I remember you mentioning that. That was pretty cool. But I don't really like Mountain Dew personally. To me it just tastes like liquid diabetes. It's way too sweet for me. I can't drink it. It's like I could have 1 sip and I'd just be done. Like, it tastes nice, it's just that it's way too sugary for me. Like, don't take that as me hating Mountain Dew. It's just too much sugar. Fish and chips here are like $17. That's expensive. Stay all night? I can't sit, I've got work tomorrow. Is it okay if I give my social security number to chat? I would not recommend it. You can, but I might delete it. Yep. You know, we've got some crafty people. I would not give away personal information on the internet. Just saying. That actually reminds me, like, we were speaking about trolls earlier, and I had a troll asking me for like all of my personal details, like, oh, can I have your email address, can I have your Snapchat, and blah blah blah. I'm like, A, I don't have Snapchat, B, I wouldn't give it to a stranger, C, why do you want it? And like with the email address thing, I was like, I don't give out my email address to random weirdos. I only give it out to business clientele, and that's it. Like, I don't understand people's motivation for that. I'm just like, no, leave me alone. You don't even know my social security number, fair enough. But I wouldn't recommend giving it out anyway, even if you did know it. Just, you know, for Safety reasons. So many weapons now. I should probably get rid of some of them, to be honest. I thought I'm just sort of hoarding baseball bats at the end there just for that one quest that involves baseball bats. I need a third one so I can send out 3 dwellers, because I don't want to do 1 dweller on the quest, as I said earlier. Like, I always get concerned with sending 1 dweller on a quest in case they die. But I've literally had this quest here since the beginning of the game. Like, it was so early on that I saw level 15 and I was like, level 15's a high level. It's not now, and basically all of my dwellers are above level 15 apart from the 2 new ones. I've had that quest for so goddamn long, and I can do it because I've got 2 baseball bats, but I want a third one. I just haven't been able to get one. I also don't know if I can craft one. I can't remember if I have the recipe or not. Legend, my trick is when people ask directions, I respond with, you know where Cineworld is? They'd be like, yes. I'm like, yeah, it's nowhere near that, and walk off. You jammy codger, aren't you, Legend? And I love it. That's funny. Sharon Ninja says peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. I just need a third baseball bat so I can do that goddamn quest, because it's been bugging me that it's been there literally forever and I can't bloody do it. But look at that awesome weapon that William has in the middle there. It's a fire hydrant bat, and it does 19 to 31 damage. It's quite the range of attack power, but 31 is the highest number for a weapon at the moment. So I'm sending him out there with it just to test out in the field, see how it does. Because that was quite cool to get earlier. But unfortunately that probably won't be on stream unless I stream this game like tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm undecided yet. Do you like work? I do like work. It's a very fun job and I'm very grateful to have it. It's just at some point I do want to try and get a job that's a little bit more relevant to the industry I want to work in. But it's definitely good for the experience and for honing my skills. And it is a really fun job. Like, it's my first job, and I wanted my first job to be something I'd actually enjoy. Like, I didn't want it to just be a case of whatever will pay me, I will do it, and then be miserable every day I go into work. I wanted a job that I will go to and I'll be like, yeah, work, this is fun. And it is really fun. Because getting into the entertainment industry is really, really tough. And, you know, like, I have connections within the industry, it's just finding the right job within the industry. That's a tough thing. I'm watching you, Sid. Yes, Legend. Legend is on it. He's watching you like a hawk. And that's why Legend is one of my mods, because I trust him very dearly. He wields the sword of modly justice, and he wields it well. As does Lard. Is Lard still in the chat? He is indeed. And yes, I just called you out, Lard. Hi. And as do my other mods. The timeout axe, yes. The timeout axe is... it's delightful. I had to use that a lot last week when I was modding Adam's stream. And then I just went straight to Banhammer. I was like, nope, I'm done. Done with these people. And the Banhammer never rests. Yep, Banhammer is a toughie, but sometimes it must be used. I've been quite lucky in my streams in that there haven't been that many people that have needed to be banned. Most it's just a case of when we time people out, then they just go. I'm like, yeah, got no patience for you, go away. And no mercy when it swings, no mercy at all. Now let's have a look at my stats again. I don't know how much legendary stuff I have now. I think I'm a bit closer to those trophies. 10 weapons, 9 outfits. Okay. So the trophies are to get 20 of each. So we're halfway there with weapons, not quite with outfits. but I can't start crafting them until I get 75 dwellers. So I should probably get some more dwellers at some point. I might put someone up there and see if they can, like, call someone on the radio. Thou shalt not spout BS in loud mod streams. Correct, Tim. Thou shalt not spout BS. Period. Doesn't matter whose streams they are. No spouting BS. Evening, folks. Just popping in to say hey. Hello. How are you doing, Carl? What's up? Lovely to see you. I've only banned a couple on my streams. Most know better. Good, good, good. Everybody say hello to Carl. There we go. Got all Carl hype in chat. How you doing, man? Lovely to see you popping by very briefly. Shannon Joe, so what is your job? I am a host and entertainer at an escape room. And Chemically Unbalanced just subbed. Bloody hell. Thank you so much. That is so very kind of you. Everybody give all the love to Chemically Unbalanced. Thank you so much. Blimey. I'm shocked. That just appeared out of nowhere. Thank you so much. And now you have a beautiful lemon slice next to your name as well. I love you, Chemically Unbalanced. Thank you so much for the sub. You are now sub number 17 of the Lemon Fam. That is awesome. And Ben has a lemon hearts as well. Yes, those beautiful lemon hearts can be used anywhere you like now. That's crazy. Now you find out you are not banned, Sid. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good. God, this guy's gonna die. He's only level 10. Okay, it did it. Cool. Samuel Walker, don't you die on me. Gamechasm, why are you not in bed, young lady? Because I have a problem with this game. In that I can't stop playing it. I'm well, hope you're recovered from EGX. I have now. Like, my train journey home was supposed to take 4 hours, but through some clever planning and a little bit of luck, it only took 1:40, so I got home nice and early. And, like, I literally just went straight to bed when I got home. So that definitely helped. But yeah, I'm all recovered now. Yes, you do. I have a pretty bad addiction to this game. It's shameful, but I love it. I can't stop. It's just a really fun, like, chill game, and it gives me a chance to chat to you guys, like, properly, as opposed to, like, playing the game, then looking at chat, playing the game, looking at chat. I can do both. It's really cool. Any nerd flu? Yeah, has anyone gotten sick? Like, con flu? I think that, like, I've been to so many conventions now that I'm, like, immune to con flu. Lurking kind of was making strawberry and banana ice cream. Ooh, that sounds delicious, legend. Can I have some? Can you post it to me? Somehow. I wonder how much money I'm gonna have in a 2-foot piggy bank. Quite a lot, I'd say. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do a thing, and I can't remember what the thing was I was gonna do. I don't know. Are you going to the next Twitch London? I have a ticket for it, Ben, but I'm not 100% sure if I can go yet, because again it's on a Saturday, which is my busiest work day, so it's just a case of if I can work around it and have the day off again, or if I could possibly, like, go into work for, like, half the day and then go afterwards. So it's questionable at the moment, but I do have a ticket to it. What about you? Are you planning on going? Got plenty of time to book ahead, exactly. But I do have 2 conventions next month as well, and I think work might be getting annoyed that I keep going to conventions and not work. My bad. Do you like Takis? I don't know what that is, Shadow Ninja. What is it? I'm going, yes, booked my hotel the other night. Awesome. I'm quite lucky in that I don't have to book a hotel. It's just a case of it takes a little bit of time on the underground. I actually can't remember the location of the next one. Does anyone know where it is, actually? because I don't know how long it would take me on the underground. At least an hour, but I don't know. I can't remember where it is. Bloomsbury Big Top. Blimey, what stations are near there? I can't remember. But it'll take me about an hour to get there, probably a little bit longer, so it's not too bad. And there's no point in getting a hotel for like an hour on the train. Close to King's Cross. One stop away from St Pancras. Yeah, so it would take me about an hour, which is actually closer than the last one, so that's fine. So yeah, it won't take me long to get there, and if I'm travelling there from work anyway, if I do go into work that day at all, I don't know yet. So yeah, it won't take me long. Russell Square, I think. Yeah, that's not too bad of a journey. So it's a case of like I can travel there quite easily. It's just whether or not I can get the time off of work. I don't know. I'll know a bit nearer the time, but for now it's just a case of getting through the conventions I'm going to next month, and then pestering work for another day off. 3-hour drive plus a train for an hour. Bloody hell, Ben, that's quite the trek. That's like me whenever I went to conventions during uni. There was one that I actually got up at like 5 a.m. to get my train. But, you know, I wanted to go to it. And I wanted to be there like when it opened. So I was like, 5 a.m. It's fine for one day. I just went to bed at like 9 p.m. the night before. Just so I could be prepared and like get somewhat of a night of sleep. But yeah, it's worth it, I think. Like, I'm normally tired on the journey to the conventions, but I just guzzle loads of coffee and it just makes it all better. And I get to the convention, I'm like, yeah, I'm here, it's great. Dedication. You see, I just not sleep when it was uni time. Yeah, there were times where I would not sleep as well. I remember in third year, obviously when we were all doing our dissertations and stuff, there were times where I would not sleep at all, and then it'd be like the next morning, and I'd have people on Messenger like talking about them just doing all-nighters, and I'm like, same, I just did an all-nighter too. Like, I remember one time I was messaging Josh, and he was like, I haven't been to bed yet, and this was like 10 o'clock in the morning. He's like, I've not been to bed yet, I've been doing my dissertation all night. And I'm like, oh, are you in the library? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I was in my apartment awake all night doing my dissertation, and I literally lived across the road from the library. So I was like, I could have spent all night just doing my dissertation with you in the library, and we just didn't know, so we were both just sleep deprived and miserable, and it was delightful. Oh blimey, I've got messages going on at the moment. Sorry guys, let me just give this a read. Interesting. Sorry guys, that was a very interesting, very long message I just read there. Could be something good coming my way soon, we'll see. At home to do my dissertation, wanted no distractions. Yeah, I would just lock myself in my room and I'd be like, go away people. Let me do my work in peace. And like everything I had going on in third year anyway, I didn't even have the 3,000 words that we needed done by January, so I just had to power through like 1,200 of them in one night. And as we all know, Letitia doesn't work well under pressure, but I somehow managed to do 1,200 words in one night. I'm like, that's insane for me. So that was pretty cool. You like Halloween? I do like Halloween, but like in England we don't really celebrate it as much as like America, for example. Like, we have trick-or-treaters here, but it's not like a big thing that everyone does. It's like, in my town we probably get a small handful of trick-or-treaters and that's it. But I like Halloween because I like that the day after you get loads of sweets and chocolates for ridiculously cheap prices. I have a sweet tooth, what can I say? It's also 11 o'clock, guys, so I think it should be beddy bye time soon. And also not much is happening in the vault at the moment. I think we've hit a pretty stable stopping point. I don't know. Wait, how many Nukakos do I have? 68. I could in theory speed up some of these quests and maybe do them and then maybe end the stream afterwards. I don't know. I don't know how I did it, but I did 3,000 words in 3 hours. I wanted to cry. That is impressive, Ben. That's also insane, you crazy person. But yeah, that's pretty damn impressive. I actually did cry during my dissertation. I cried so much in third year. But that's because of other stuff as well as dissertation. Like, there was genuinely a point in third year where there was just so much going on. I went to Sarah and Andrew and I was like, I can't, just help me. But for those of you in chat who don't know what uni's like, you don't need to worry about that. But yeah, there were things going on and it was stressful. Did you set your keyboard on fire? I'm pretty sure a lot of us wanted to throw our computers and textbooks and ourselves out of Windows. So much pressure, I just spammed Antonella with emails, yeah. I did the same with Andrew and Sarah. I felt so bad for them. I was like, I'm sorry guys, I don't mean to be bothersome. That's a lot of words, it is, Carl. Our dissertations were 10,000 words. But like, so many other people that I've heard from like other unis, they only had to do like 5,000 word dissertations. And I'm like, ours was double. But it's good because I had a lot to say. And I don't think I would have been able to get half the points I made across in 5,000 words. Sleep time, Tish, for work in the morning, but I don't want to, Lard. I want to keep playing this game. I like it, it's fun. Do I have to stop? I only lasted a year at uni. That was enough. What did you study, Carl, if you don't mind me asking? Shadow Ninja. I just played a game of Fortnite and I realised what a bad decision it was. Yeah. Just why? I mean, to be fair, I haven't played Fortnite in months myself. Like, for me, I don't do PvP games anyway because I just don't spend enough time to get good at them. So like, I played it for a bit when it first came out and I was like, this is an alright game. And then when people started actually getting good at it, I was like, no, I'm not playing it anymore. I don't think I've touched Fortnite in several months because I just have no patience for it. Ben says my mate at Sheffield doing film production didn't have a dissertation, he just had to do a project. Interesting. Like, was the project basically like the whole grade? That's crazy. Like, what was the weighting for that project? Business and economics. Fair enough. Yes, because a tired Tish is a grumpy Tish. You raise an excellent point, Lard. I see your point. And I will propose 11:30. We happy with that? And then I'll pop off to bed. I'm just enjoying chatting to you guys at the moment. I'm not even playing the game anymore. I'm just talking to you guys. It's nice chatting to you all. I decided it was not for me, so I went to work in a bank as a stopgap job. Fair enough. Like, you know, uni isn't for everyone, but it's always good to like give it a go because you never know. Like, some people, they go to uni, they find that their course isn't for them, but they find that there's another course instead that they would do better at. There's a lot of people that do change courses, you never know. Tim says when I went, the internet hadn't been invented yet. Oh, Tim. I'm not calling in sick, Sid. I'm gonna go to work. I need to get paid. Because I've not been in forever as well, and I don't want work to get angry at me for not being in. Ben says 50% of his bloody hell. He had to do a report and such like we did for the film project. Fair enough. This is massive. I'm sorry I didn't spot your messages. I wasn't just to set my whole house on fire. yeah, it's tough at times. It's very tough. God, I have so much stuff in my inventory. So I've turned into a career though. Done 18 years in corporate finance now. That's a lot of years. Fair enough. I'm glad that you've got the foundation of the job that you wanted to do, and then you've just built upon it, and like you're committed to it. That's really good. Like some people don't get the career that they want for a very long time, if at all. So that's really awesome that you've got it and that you've managed to stick with it for that long. But I won't want to hurt my pooch, so I just screamed at my PC instead. Yes, there was a lot of screaming and crying at uni. Like, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of great experiences at uni too, but there were also times where it got very, very stressful. But I think all the good times made up for it, like especially the people. Like, I say this so much, but honestly, like, my uni friends are friends for life. I love and miss them all dearly. I never tell anyone not to go to uni. Exactly, I wouldn't either. Like, it's such an incredible experience, and I honestly loved so much about my time at uni. Like, the course was exactly what I wanted it to be. I made so many amazing friends. I got to experience so many incredible things. And, you know, while I had a lot of bad luck while I was at uni, I wouldn't trade that experience for the world. It was great. You look tired, do I? I don't think I look tired. I don't know, I don't feel tired, but again, that's because caffeine. Me and caffeine are best friends. What do you think a good first job is? One that pays enough for you to enjoy yourself. That's a good point. That is a very good point from Carl there. Just a job that you enjoy, really. Like, you don't want your first job to be something that you're going to be miserable at. Lard says I'm going to do shout if I'm needed. Not a problem, Lard. Thank you so much for being here as always, you incredible human being. And if you're not already following Lard, why? You should go do that, guys. He is awesome. He's a lovely streamer, lovely friend of mine, and is deserving of all of the support. Coffee stab. I can't be bothered to make another coffee. He's an incredible human. He is indeed. Oh no, more feral ghouls. We're getting a lot of feral ghoul attacks tonight. I don't know why they don't like us today. It's not very nice, is it? Oh, they're not too bad to deal with. It's fine. We got this. I'm pretty sure these two are probably getting sick of doing all the fighting. Yeah, he's at 94% happiness. Brian. I might move Brian. He's getting a bit sad. He doesn't like it. I'll find you somewhere else to go, Brian. Don't worry, mate. Where shall I put him? I just need someone else that's pretty tough on the vault door then. Who have I got? Actually, I could put, like, Margaret or Ronald there, I suppose. If they're still here, I can't remember. Or are they out and about? Margaret's here. She's doing some luck training, and Ronald is getting smart. Might put Margaret up there for a bit. And then where should I put Brian? I don't know. I suppose I could just swap places. So I'll put him there for now. And then Margaret can go up there. And then Brian, pop you down there. There we go. Gotta go, Bile. Thank you so much for hanging out, Tim. Thank you so much for the bits as well. It's incredibly generous of you. Take care, my man. It's been lovely having you here as always. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I hope to see you again soon. Everybody say goodbye to Tim. Tim's lovely. Thank you, guys. And yeah, we are definitely going to end at 11:30 because it is getting very late now and I should not be streaming this late. Especially when I have work the next day, but never mind. This is fun. I like this game, and I like chatting to you guys. Are you by yourself? No, my mother and my cat are here, but they are both asleep because, as I keep saying, it's late. So no, I am not alone. Why do you ask? That's a bit of an odd thing to ask. Oh no. Also, should probably start considering someone to raid as well. Because if we are going to end soon, we need someone to go and spread all the lemon love to. You should yell as loud as you can. I'm not going to do that, Shadow Ninja, because I'm a nice person and I respect that my family and my neighbours need sleep like normal human beings. And unlike myself, they go to bed at sensible hours of the night. So I'm not going to do that. You behave yourself. You have a Siamese cat? No, I don't. I have a ginger cat. Sleep is for the weak. I'd say sleep is for the sane. Only crazy people stay up super late. Case in point. I am still awake for whatever reason. And I really should not be. But never mind. I'm having fun. I like the streams. I like chilling with you guys. I like the fact that that we smashed the 600 follower goal, that we're over 6,000 views now, and we've got over 15 subs. Hopefully all of you beautiful subs will stick around for longer and don't ever leave me. And also shout outs to our most recent followers: Mangle the Fox 334, Crassy Abbas, Rachel Bison, and Indiana Evans. Thank you so much for those follows. And shout out to all of the subs and the bits that we've had recently as well. Our bits leaderboard currently has Seabrez at the top, and then Blade Danny in second, and Kraut in third. All super lovely, super generous, super awesome people. Thank you very much. You're doing great work. Thanks, Carl. It's crazy. Like, you know, there was a little bit of time where progress slowed down, but you know, not every stream can be a good one. Not every stream you can get number increases. It's tough, but you just got to keep at it, keep showing the passion, keep being committed to growing your community, and then it will grow. I slept like 3 every day and wake up at 6 because you are insane, Shadow Ninja, and you should not be doing that. Sleep is for us who need to rest. Exactly, Lord. And I'm 12. That's even more insane, Shadow Ninja. Outdoor cat? My cat was an outdoor cat. He's now an indoor cat. My cat was actually a stray cat. He just kept coming by our house and then just decided that we were his humans. And he's been living with us for about 3 years now. So technically, he's not even our cat. We just decided that he's our cat. I'm not allowed to, but I've modded my sleep schedule and I can't change it. When you get a bit older, Shadow Ninja, you will soon realise that you'll need to change your sleep schedule. Because trust me, when I was your age, or about your age, I was the same in that I would never sleep. And now I realise that I do need sleep to function as a human being. And I need coffee to help me function even better. Enjoy it while you can, exactly. Carl knows what's up as well. You will soon realise that sleep is very precious and should always be treasured. Oh, blimey, 2,500 for that. That's pretty snazzy. Chris O'Chronic. I watch your streams just to hear your lovely voice. Aww. Aww, that's so nice. You're so engaging with your followers. I try, like, especially when I play a game like this that's very relaxing, very chill, it doesn't involve too much focus. So I was saying earlier that, like, when I play this game, because it's very slow, not much goes on, like, I can play the game and keep up with chat at the same time, as opposed to some of the other games that I've played, like Doom or Wolfenstein or Defiance. where I have to focus on parts of the game, and then when there's a moment of calm, I just scroll through chat to catch up with everything. Which, you know, is good because I can still keep up with chat and still engage with you guys, but then it's like some of the messages get sent like 10 minutes ago, and I'm like, oh yes, this conversation that was mentioned so long ago, let's go back to it. Whereas with this game, it's like, oh, you literally just said this message, I will talk about it now. And that's so nice of you to say, just to hear my lovely voice. Much appreciated. How long have you been lurking in my streams, dare I ask? And also thank you very much for your lovely words and your support. Chemically Unbalanced, I'm with you there. Thank you very much. Again, one of my lovely subs of the day, Chemically Unbalanced. I love you. How many games you have? If you mean overall, Sid, on all of the consoles I have, probably about... I want to say about 600 games on all the consoles I have. I have about 60 on PS4, but I've got about 600 or 700 overall on all of the many consoles I have. How'd your convention go? Oh, EGX, it was awesome. It was very tiring, so I was only there for one day, but it was so good. I got to meet so many other incredible streamers. I got to hang out with so many of my other awesome gamer friends. I got to experience some really cool new indie games, because like all the AAA games had queues for days. I got to do a couple of interviews as well, and I helped out at a lovely friend's signing. So it was a very busy day, but it was super fun. 600, what? I have like 50. Yeah, I have a lot of games, Shadow Ninja. As I said, I've been gaming since I was 4, so I've been gaming for 18 years of my life. And yeah, those 600 or 700 odd games, I don't know an exact number, span across like 12 or 13 consoles. So yeah, there's a lot of variety there. Sorry I missed you there. Saturday was a write-off for me. Yeah, there's a couple of people that I missed seeing, which is a real shame. But hey, next year. I buy mine used. Yeah, some of the games I have are used. But as I said, I've been collecting games for 18 years, so I have a vast library to choose from. Well, as before, I had a Nintendo 64 with 5 games. Nice. What games were they? Oh, blimey, the mysterious stranger just keeps on giving tonight. I had about 5,000 caps from him. I mean, you know, I don't really need them, but I appreciate getting them. I guess I've been lurking since you talked about going to conventions, so fairly recent. Fair enough. Well, it's lovely having you here in the streams, being so kind and supportive. Thank you very much. Oh god, I actually remember that exact conversation. I was trying to think, I was like, when was this conversation? I remember the exact conversation. But yeah, thank you so much for all of your awesome lurks. That is very, very kind of you. God, my phone is going off like crazy. Stop talking to me. Sid, I have an NES, NES and Nintendo 64. You're a Nintendo fan then, Sid? Shadow Ninja, I can't name the games. I have a terrible memory. Fair enough. What was your first game? Oh, blimey. My first game... I think the very first game I played was when I used to go to my cousin's house a lot, and we'd play Mario 64. The first game that I owned... oh, blimey, what was the first game I owned? I think, actually, the very first game that I owned was Rugrats, The Search for Reptar on PS1. So, you know. It's a bit of a dated game, but it was good back in the day. God, I'm trying to remember, because I got my PlayStation with a couple of games. Well, actually, it was a PS2, but, you know, back then you could play PS1 games on a PS2. Because we had like a small library of games, but I can't remember the first one that we had. Because we had the Rugrats game, We had Digimon World on the PS1 as well. And we had Wipeout Fusion on the PS2. Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights on the PS2. And then we had like a demo disc that came with the console that had some really good demos on it. And that's how I got addicted to Ratchet and Clank, because we played the demo and then my dad was like, I'm going to go buy the game when it comes out. And he did. I'd say 3 weeks or so. It's been an awesome 3 weeks having you here, Chris. Thanks so much for your awesome support, and I do hope that you stick around. Top game, yes, Rugrats was a great game. It's so nostalgic seeing it now, but then I'm also like, my eyes. It's so bright, and the graphics are very jarring. I can't really say they're terrible, because, you know, back in the day, it's not terrible, but they were very jarring graphics compared to what I'm used to nowadays. I guess I don't really need any of my doctors there anymore. I can move them. Oh no, where? Where? There again? Samuel is gonna bloody die. So I'm just gonna take him out of that room because I don't want him to die. He's level 10. He's gonna die. You sit over there, Samuel. I'll let some more experienced dwellers handle it. They're both level 42, so they got loads of health. Yeah, they're fine. Shadow Ninja, my favourite game is 2002 Super Mario Sunshine. That is a good game. Very good game, I approve. Sage, you ever play Pong? I have indeed played Pong. Played all the old classics. Chris, I said I think it was during a Defiance stream. Possibly, I play Defiance a lot, but I remember the last time I streamed it, the game actually broke, so I had to stop and play. I think I played this instead, actually. But we all know how much I love Fallout Shelter. It's a very fun, very chill game. I might go back to Defiance a bit later on this week. I couldn't stream it tonight because they're doing an update at the moment, so all the servers are down. Update's probably been done now, but I didn't really want to like change games halfway through a stream. So I thought it'd just be easier to play something else. But I might go back to Defiance a bit later on this week, we'll see. It's a fun game. And you know, it's free. This is also free. 2 very good free games. Warframe is another very good free game. As is... whatchamacallit? Star Trek. God, that's embarrassing that I forgot the name of Star Trek. Whoops. I'm a fan of Star Trek. I don't forget what it's called. Oh god, I got a very important message from work. Oh bloody hell. I need to check that in a minute. So yeah, we're going to end the stream at 11:30 because that is a pretty important message from work there that I need to get back to. Yeah, that was the stream. There we go, Chris. But hey, I'm so grateful that you stuck around for that long. Thanks, man. And also thank you for your PSN follow as well. And thank you, Carl, for gifting a sub to Chris, you beautiful person. Thank you so much, Chris. Enjoy being a lemon and enjoy spreading the lemon heart love to all of your other favourite streamers as well. And be sure to thank Carl as well, who is an awesome person. Gift sub hype. Indeed. That means you, Chris, you right there are sub number 18, which is the most amount of subs we've ever had on the channel. Before that, I believe the most amount we've ever had at the same time was 14. Then obviously a few of them did not continue their subs. They were gifted and they did not continue them, which is fine. But yeah, 18 is the most we've ever had. Fingers crossed that everybody continues their subs. And because it is still September, you can choose to renew that sub for $1 instead of the usual $5. So you technically get 2 months of lemon sub content for $1, which is pretty snazzy indeed. And then I still get the full payment, so I'm happy with that. Thank you so much. That's amazing, Carl. I always like to support where I can. Is hugely appreciated. I honestly don't deserve the wonderful community of people that I have. You guys are insane and I love you. I want to redo my sub, but I probably can't. Sure you can, Shadow Ninja. You were gifted a sub, weren't you, Shadow? I can't remember. I think you are. I think it was Seabirds that gifted you a sub. So because it is still September, if it was gifted, then you'll only have to pay $1 for it, which is awesome. There is a way to check your gifted subscriptions. I don't know how to do it on mobile, but on computer, on like a computer, you can find it in like the dashboard stuff. No, in the subscription part. That would probably be easier to get there than dashboard. You can find it there on a computer, but I don't know how to do it on a phone. But you can check your gifted subscriptions there. $, woo! That's crazy. I was not expecting to get so many subs tonight. Thanks, guys. Like I'm so happy right now. I don't want to stop the stream. Stop making me stay up late, guys, on a game where I'm literally doing nothing. I'm surprised because, you know, like people want like action-y games where things happen, and here's just me talking to you guys for 3.5 hours. I didn't think that would be interesting. I should just do IRL streams instead of actually playing games. Oh my god. That's crazy. Stupid question. How do subs work? So, subscription is paid for. So, there's the 3 different tiers of subs. The $5 subs, the $10 subs, and $25 subs per month. So at the end of the month you can renew your sub depending what tier it is, or you can upgrade to a different tier. We as streamers get paid a percentage of those subs, and some streamers, they have their content for subs only, so you can only like watch their previous content if you're a sub. I don't do that. I want everyone to watch my content. Some people have specific sub perks. You get to use emotes, so because I'm only an affiliate and not a partner, I have 1 emote per tier, so you can use the lemon heart emote in any other channel. I'll do a quick demonstration of it. You can use that in any other channel that you want, not a partner yet. I like that, Carl, but it's going to take a very long time to get there. I still need to get my 75 average viewers, which is tough, so you can use that lemon heart wherever you like. And then you get a sub badge, so as you can see next to your name, Chris, you have a lovely little lemon slice because you are now a lemon. And yeah, some people have specific sub perks, like they only play certain games with subs, or only subs can watch certain bits of content, or subs can get like things gifted to them, and like all of that sort of thing. So every channel has different things for subs, but because I'm still a fairly new channel, I don't really have much to offer you guys at the moment, apart from the sub badges and the emotes and my eternal gratitude. Like, I've been wanting to try and get some merch set up, but I don't really know like all the logistics of that, so I don't know. And obviously because I'm not using like OBS and Streamlabs stuff, I don't have alerts for like subs and cheers and like all that stuff, but I will do eventually when I can afford a PC. So with all the subs that people have been gifting out, with all the bits that you've been very generously donating, then I might be able to afford a PC at some point. We'll see. Lemon on a shirt. Yes, Shadow Ninja, there'll be a lemon on a shirt at some point in my streaming life. I will make it my goal. It was Vice who gifted the sub. I knew it was one of those two. I knew it was either going to be Vice or Seabirds, 2 incredibly generous, awesome people, and I love them very, very dearly. Lemon Slice Gang, what? There are a couple of people that are half lemons, and then I think we have a couple of whole lemons as well. So the lemon slice that you're seeing a lot of in chat at the moment is for 1 month subs. The half a lemon is a 3-month sub. The full lemon is a 6-month sub, and then the lemon heart is a year sub. But obviously I've not been streaming for a year yet, so there can't be any year subs. So if you all look at my name in the chat, you'll notice that I have the full lemon next to my name because I've been streaming for 6 months, and obviously, you know, I technically am subscribed to myself, in a sense. Because I was quite lucky in that I got affiliate pretty much as soon as it was possible for me to get it. So, you know, I can say I've essentially been an affiliate for the same amount of months I've been streaming. Like this, Tish, yes, the lovely breakdancing lad. I love that emote so much. It's so cool. I'm watching on PS4. Does that matter? No. I mean, you're watching it. That's important. You're here, and that's what I love. It all counts. It does indeed. We love having you here, Chris. Thank you so much for all your awesome support. It's 11:30 now, guys. So if we're done chattering, shall we go and raid someone? I mean, I don't want to leave because you're all so chatty tonight. I love how lively you all are. There's a lot of you here as well. And it's awesome. But it's late and I have work tomorrow, and, you know, this game is very, very chill, very quiet. We kind of ground to a bit of a halt here. I realise I've not done anything in the game for about half an hour anyway. So I think I'll just save it, head on back to the menu. We'll go and raid someone, so don't you leave yet, guys. We're going to go raid somebody else. So here's the controller, putting it down, it's out of my hands. Gonna go find someone to raid. It's funny, I found you while searching for streams, and I found you right at the end of your stream, and I liked your content. I remember that, Shadow Ninja. I remember it's like right when I was ending the stream, and I was like, I'm so sorry, but I need to leave. And then you popped back in, and I'm like, oh my god, I love you. Thank you for your support. There's all the lemon hearts. Have fun at work. Thanks, Sid, but don't go anywhere, guys. We are going to raid someone. And again, huge shout outs to the most recent followers: Mangle the Fox 334, Crassy Bass, Rachel Bison, Indiana Evans. Thank you so much for all of the bits and the subs tonight, guys. That's crazy. The highest amount of subs we've ever had on the channel. We've surpassed 600 followers and 6,000 views as well. So I'm super happy about that. It's incredible. Like, I'm so happy right now because I've been in such a slump at the moment, and having an amazing stream like this is awesome. Like, I love my community. Thank you so much, guys. You're incredible people. We need to go find someone to raid because I've been waffling on way too much now. All the hearts. Let's go and say hello to... Do you know what? Because he's a lovely bloke, and I met him at EGX. He's a very dear friend of mine. I helped out at his signing. I did an interview with him. We're gonna go raid Fragman Saul. I'm scared that he might be going to bed soon, but I don't care. I'm gonna raid him anyway. Shout Lemon Raid when you get there. He's lovely. Awesome chap. Thank you so much again, everybody, for hanging out this evening. I might stream tomorrow, I'm not sure, but do keep an eye out for my notifications on Twitter. Have a lovely night, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.